apparently the soundtrack is pretty good. Like I've gone out and listened to a few songs from the soundtrack. It's pretty solid.
Sound and footage is good? Okay. Now then. Let me, Okay, let's start this up then.
Okay. So, we get a steal Kaneshiro's heart.
Too many concurrent sessions? Wait, what? Really? Is this because I got you in here right now?
Is it Discord that's telling you that?
No, OBS is. Let me take a look here. I guess I'll go hardware encoding. It's not like this is a very complicated game.
We're way past the tutorial. Just somebody who's asking. Neem Tim, I believe. Yeah, this is like 50 hours in the game. That said, they still treat it like a tutorial.
That's true. Well, let me, no, not that one. Don't turn off the PS4 capture. Okay, I'll turn off all other captures, including control. Let's see. No, I still have way too many, concurrent sessions. Okay. What if instead I, nix the showing for you?
Yeah, that probably would be a good idea, because I'm watching on Twitch anyway.
Oh, you can just watch on Twitch? What? Fine, we'll just fucking do that then.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Well, then you can actually get like the audio, or unless no, yeah, that's right. You said that you weren't gonna do that. Wait, why weren't we just doing that the entire time? Does it really matter if you get like the full experience as far as, I can also move chat back to like on the page and everything, so that I can see. Guess who aced their job interview today? Oh, good job.
Yeah, congrats.
Well, anyway. Okay, let's start this in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay.
Well, we just opened up this partition between this and the rest of the dungeon. How long do you think it's going to take until we get another cutscene? Just kidding. It's right now.
So, are we doing the recording? Is this like...
So he took all of this.
What are we doing here? I'm sorry.
We're playing Persona 5. This has been 48 episodes right now. How do you not realize this?
So this is a game about you're trying to steal the heart.
No, this is a game about trying to figure out how many tutorials that you can feasibly shove into one individual dungeon, which the answer right now has been an amazing amount.
So
I'm honestly very impressed.
I don't know, because I know these are your most popular videos on your YouTube channel, but we might as well clarify for the people on the Twitch. We're doing a variation on the two-hander, where we've got one person who's more fresh eyes, and then another person who's very experienced. Except we both hate this game.
You know, it's funny. We originally started out like doing stuff, streaming before I even started the YouTube channel. And at that point in time, I also had to tell you to stop telling everybody what we're doing. We are not Persona 5.
Joker, hide.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing that we had all of those cutscenes prior to this to show us all of these cameras. Otherwise, how could we have possibly seen these cameras without another cutscene at this point in time?
Well, I mean... You gotta dodge those cameras, or you gotta disable them somehow. Wait, they're different. They turn on and
Makoto,
off.
that makes no sense at all.
What about this?
It's so funny because
yes, that's what that would mean, Ryuji. Oh my god, it's like I was hoping it's like maybe in the second half of the dungeon it's not gonna be as bad. Nope.
There are guards to watch out for. Thank you, Morgana.
Thank you for telling us that we need to go by when the cameras are turned off, Ryuji. It's just, oh Christ, it just immediately. And also, we walked down a hallway. That was the only thing that we did before getting another cutscene.
We're in the collective unconscious. Why don't we just get a gun and shoot the cameras?
We do have a gun.
I'll reveal your true form.
That doesn't answer my question.
Then I don't know. Oh, hey, a regent.
Look, there's
I don't know if I even have anything that could possibly.
I don't know their weakness.
You don't know the weaknesses? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I even have anything that could possibly do anything here. Yes, we had, once again, the Makoto remind us of last time, we can just, you know, put them to sleep or whatever, despite the fact that this is, again, episode 48 right now. Jesus Christ, fucking Persona 5. Oh no, I guess I can't.
By the way, I know Brimley's probably gone by now, but I just want to say you shouldn't worry about spoiling yourself. The spoiler is the game itself. Like, oh wow, you're gonna miss out.
If people
on
want to
these
spoil this
important
game for me, it's like, Feels me not to have the PS4 in the game, so I can't even watch a stream. Ah, that's too bad.
Yeah, it's too bad. Yeah. By the way, RIP to the original Wilfred Brimley.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Wilfred Brimley died a few.
No, I knew that, but it's just like.
All right. Is it my turn?
Anyway.
Okay.
Leave
Fair.
it to me.
Okay, give this to me then. Queen's necklace. What, he died? Yeah, that was like a month ago actually. I did like a specific stream talking about like I shouted him out. I shouted him out on a stream at that point in time, which is why I thought it was just kind of weird that you brought it up right now.
I just was thinking about just the name Wilfred Brimley. That's all. He's Wilfred Brimley. He's got diabetes.
Okay.
The man was old since I've been young.
He's not as old as you might think. He was only 51 in Cocoon.
I can feel it.
Man, whatever.
There's an account on Twitter that just tweets out when celebrities hit the Brimley Cocoon line.
When they can finally go and become young again.
No, it's when they hit like 51. It's the number of days. It's like it's the exact number of days that they are.
I mean, it makes sense. But it's like still, that's stupid. Yeah, it's like no, Brimley was not actually like that old. He was only like 80 something. But it's like again, he's been playing old men. He was like, yeah, he was playing old men since like before I was born.
At least the thing, which is like 85 in it.
Yeah, it's just still like you expected him to be like 120.
Yeah, but no, he was like 45 in that movie.
It's just, yeah, I don't even know. Well, rest in peace. I mean, yeah, it's like still a very sad thing because it's just like that guy was a real class act. It's like even days before that, he was still like posting about stuff about like what should my wrestler name be if I was ever to get into the ring.
Yeah.
I love that dude.
Class act, probably one of those people that.
Yeah, how did you miss with them, Morgan? It's a gigantic boxing glove. I think you would have had that. Also, Jesus Christ, I should have. They do have no. They do have the option to put on Japanese voice actors now. Should I do that?
I can't hear it. It doesn't matter to me.
How is 85 not old?
All right.
The dude was.
Good work.
He has been playing old people forever. That's what I mean by that.
Yeah. I mean, you're old for 40 years, so it's surprising that he's only 85.
Yeah, it's like, wait,
He's been
you're
old since he was
only
45.
80?
Wait, I guess these are probably young people who think that like 35 is really old. And of course, that's not true at all.
Yeah, no, I mean, in fact, I would say that 35 is the perfect age. That's when you become your hottest and best self.
Yeah, you still have like 3 good years left.
I mean, at least. Probably like significantly more if you were to ask me.
Feel it.
In fact, I would say it's like maybe even better being at like 40, 45, maybe even like 50 years old, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's that
Really nothing else
there's
up
that
here?
Seinfeld joke where like you like a dad's wardrobe is like the that's the best year of their life.
Focus.
It's from their best year of their life, so that's when they stop changing. I don't know.
Man, and here's me. It's just like I've been wearing like
I can feel it.
Is there really nothing else to do up here? I just kind of find this weird right now.
Well, there should be some tax. It's funny because it's
it's right over here, but it's just like I don't know. I thought that it's like
is there a prompt
usually
you need
when
to
you
go?
see stuff like there it is.
Yeah.
Joker, A treasure chest.
Usually it's like that's how you get the will seeds or whatever. Like you have to go up that 5 times, but it's just like, no, you just kind of jump over here, whatever. It's cool.
It's funny because
whatever.
as much as we complain about like the exposition, it's like there are legitimate ways to get lost in this game. That's depressing.
Very rarely, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right now I'm just like I did not find that the first time that I was going through the game, so I just thought that was kind of weird that it's like I didn't really that I thought that was something that I'd never because you can see right down there's a wheel seat thing.
Yeah.
But how do I get over there?
You're supposed to go through the vents first?
I already went through the vents.
Okay.
I'm 24 and I'm already dying, so you expect me to live past 40? Probably. I don't know, whatever. Well, whatever, we can just go in from the other side either way. Yeah, like the one thing that this game does have for like non-exposition filled nonsense is trying to find the will seeds, which is kind of nice because that does mean that I can spend some of the video without having to do transcriptions for that part every single time.
Are you gonna go back and do the transcription for this part, or are we just skipping it forever?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know what your plan is. Are we trying to rush through this? Are we trying to get done with this game as soon as possible?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that the goal here?
We're just playing Persona 5, dude.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
form.
All right. I don't even remember. I mean, I remember that this is what the girl that did the whole... This was the sadomasochistic girl. I remember that, but it's like I don't remember what her weakness is. Anything?
Well, it's either her sadism or masochism, so you just gotta guess.
You're so gorgeous, Peanut.
Human-y lady? Yeah. That is an interesting name that I never really thought about until right now. MC reminds me of the edgelord rival from Skryed. Skryed.
Good work.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Nah, whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm currently playing on safe because, as always, we only care about like the great story for this game either way.
But now, does everybody know that we hate the story and everything about this game except for like a few good things?
You have to stop explaining everything about this series. We are not Persona. We don't need to do this.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I can't believe it's like... I remember that just like the first time that we were doing streaming, like way back in what, 2016, 2017, that it's like the first thing you did was it's like, okay, now we got to sit down and we got to explain exactly who we are to the audience and what we're doing.
Well,
And now it's like the first time you're on stream in a while again, you're doing the exact same thing. Especially in a game where that's what we complain about endlessly over and over. And it's like, well, we got to make sure that people understand what we're doing. It's like, no. What are you doing? You have become what we hated.
I mean, I always was.
It's you. I should have known. You were the Persona the entire time.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm out of practice, and I'm not very interesting to start with. So this is just like starting from a really low level. I'm not progressing very far beyond.
Clearly. Anyway,
Anyway, I'm Marty.
I swear to God.
We'll put the link in the description.
Yeah. We'll put the link to your Instagram in the description.
Yeah, my Insta.
And your OnlyFans, and your Craigslist account, your Dig profile.
I really don't.
Friendster.
Like, I really don't like the fact that my OnlyFans, I don't have any fans. It's just very limiting, you know.
I mean, you made it for your fans, and you don't have any. So what does that say about you? What does that say about the platform that they allowed you to do that?
Well, I mean, it's just not my platform. I'm sure other people have a lot of fans, but I don't have any fans. So it's like it's just kind of useless, actually.
What's he doing down there? He's about to give us some exposition. Okay, well, then why do we even bother? There's nowhere else to go. Also, I'm a little bit disappointed. They got rid of the really good music for like a more subdued version of the soundtrack.
I'll reveal your true
So I really like this track. It's very good. No, the villain would never give exposition. Never. Never. I'm your fan, Marty. Yeah, well. Why aren't you seeing all of his cool feet pics?
You're mine.
I mean, they're a little bit gross, actually. Like, there's just, I get a lot of those, like...
Okay. Don't undersell yourself. Your feet are great. I've seen them before.
Well, I mean, they're unusual, and, you know, they always say that that's, like, the essence of beauty, is to have something really fucked up about them.
Yes, the essence of beauty is to have something really fucked up about yourself.
I think that's actually a quote from Plato.
Okay.
Wow.
That's all it takes for
That's
me.
what a poet.
Well, a quote from Socrates, but in the mouth of Plato. Or, you know what I'm talking about.
What did he, like,
Opposite.
pick up
Strong one. What are you gonna
his
do?
skull and go last poor Yorick with him?
Yeah, that's for you. Look at this
I'll
motherfucking
reveal your
feet.
true form.
These
What are
motherfucking feet.
those?
I'm gonna rub this skull all over my feet, because that's what I, Socrates, am into.
Well, you know, I'm kind of the Horatio to your Hamlet, in that I am just the...
In that I'm
like-
constantly rubbing my feet all over your skull.
No, in that I'm just here to provide exposition. I'm not a very interesting character. I'm just kind of here to just like, you know, document the tragedy as it's unfolding. And I'm just like, tell everyone my story. Except you're like, no, stop fucking telling everyone the story.
To be fair, we are doing Persona 5. This is literally the worst time to be doing any sort of explanation for anything.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
gonna
well-
make you look like a giant boob
That was easy.
that doesn't understand anything about what we're actually complaining about.
Reveal your true form.
Uh-huh. Well, we're right now, we're in
Hamlet
Maserati
definitely very much a story about feet.
Palace. And it's the third or the fourth palace, I don't know.
No, come on.
He's a gym teacher, or he's
That was
Won
okay.
an
That was
Olympic
so
medal.
long ago. You think we care about Kamoshida anymore, except for the occasional like backstory sort of nonsense?
the viewers don't care
I mean,
about
at least,
that, though.
at least I suppose he occasionally gets mentioned. Certainly. Oh yeah, you know I've never actually used this before. Sure. But yeah, what was I even saying?
God, I'm the worst special guest.
No, but you are special, and that's why I need you here.
Yeah, like this is not a very special episode. It's not.
Too reckless.
It's. I'm not even a guest star. I'm just.
No, you're just a regular star.
All right.
You're a B star. You're a gang star.
And we're in the B movie.
Nice. You're gambit. Persona.
I gotta look to see if I can get the Japanese voices on here.
We all did great, huh? Yeah.
Did you just say gang star? No.
Yeah.
I mean, I did now, but it's not quite the same thing.
Put some respect on that name. Gangstar is a great
Okay.
hip hop artist. Or a great.
I mean, it's
band.
also like a good anime, and I definitely heard it other places too, but I do not remember where.
Oh.
Okay, I don't actually know. I just have heard that it's good.
This is.
You know, whatever, Makoto.
I understand.
I didn't even know that she uses punch weapons. That's dumb. I mean, isn't her whole thing supposed to be being so smart that she can figure out how to split up two shadows?
Is this never played any Persona?
Oh,
game.
right, this is-
Pokemon somehow.
Now.
No, because Pokemon doesn't overdo the exposition that he's giving.
Like, what's even the point? What's even the point of like it's thinking like, hey, we need to get closer to hear them if we're just gonna literally walk up to them.
Yeah. Like, what does it mean if you say not yet? Does it just not move you towards them? I mean,
What was the point that we were gonna try to attack them? I thought we were trying to like listen in on them or something because you know everybody in this area just talks in exposition.
well, why don't we get their information and then reveal their secrets?
I would say it was incredibly simple and you guys made it very difficult. Keep
I
them
don't
away
know,
from
I
this
mean,
very
the
special,
main
very
entrance is
important elevator.
awesome.
It's also the only other place that we can go to right now.
Begin with the elevator.
Hey,
Yeah,
remember how we split up these two characters before so we wouldn't have to fight them at the same time?
I gotta say, those are pretty cool characters.
Well, they're old school Kaneko designs. This is from like OG SMT games, but it's just like, are you kidding me? They went into so much explanation, so much explanation, and it's like, nah, fuck it. We're just gonna make y'all attack at the same time. We're gonna make both of them attack you with a third-party member on their side, anyway.
Scary how good I am.
Little more exposition, little more explanations.
My turn.
There's more exposition. There's more explanation. What's this actually do? Form Berry that can absorb one attack. Oh, right. This is the thing that you got for doing
Ready when you
for
are.
doing the Will Seeds back in the previous one. So is this just a stream because fuck it, or this is gonna be an episode? I mean, we occasionally did like episode streams before. That's kind of like what the what we're doing here too.
Okay.
I mean, you remember it's just like what did I call them before? It's like, yeah, Persona 5 Live, like same sort of thing here. Morgana just vibing in the corner. Morgana always be vibing.
Just call it Persona Live.
Live Sona, hers live.
No,
So
Persona Live is the
Livona.
joke. We already got it.
I Sharona.
Don't need a topper.
This new skill suits me.
I guess
Straight
just
to
replace
chaser.
Dia, whatever. Oh, a monthly point boost. Thank you, Van Crotus. Where's Kaneshiro? He probably left. Like, why even ask that?
Grr, he took off while we were busy fighting, so they couldn't see him. Like, he had to go into that elevator, right?
Look, there's so many things where it's like, I guess, like, that was supposed to, it was a, they were getting, they're probably the characters that got so distracted by it that they couldn't see literally anything else that was happening.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
they went to the
literally
fight
what happened
realm.
with Makoto.
But I
Remember?
don't think that it is, it does not matter. Look, it doesn't matter what they do for this. The character is just going to automatically solve whatever the puzzle is anyway. And they're going to pretend like it's some sort of puzzle that they, whatever.
I think that's probably like an R, like that looks like a column and row kind of thing. Like, okay.
Okay.
I mean,
let's
they
go.
did do something like that in Persona 4 where, what was her name? Detective girl. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, they're telling you how to fill out the Excel sheet, and because it's a bank, you run on spreadsheets.
No, I mean, as we've seen before, they are like very modern bank. They use everything runs on laptops. So that's
but-
cool.
I mean, when you get down to it, though, Windows is really just
Look.
a really elaborate,
the
like
hell?
kernel for Excel.
Series of tubes.
Are these all vaults?
Well, that's actually
How
pretty
messed
cool.
up
Like,
is this
I
guy?
love these when they actually do this kind of thing. That reminds me of All the President's Men, the library scene.
We're supposed
Oh
to
yeah,
check
that's
all of
that's a
these for
pretty
the
cool one.
treasure?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, once again, the art design is definitely on point for this series, and I love it, and it's great.
Could it be?
So not everything, like, you pointed out last time that some of the stuff that's the unlisted streams vault. But
What's the matter?
it's like some of it is not as inspired, like we said last time, that some of it just
My
kind of
prediction
looks
is
like a
correct.
very large
We won't
bank.
need to check every single one of these.
But there's a
small
lot of really
vaults.
good stuff here too.
Yeah, honestly, the only
real?
thing that's really
Magica.
it's kind of uninspiring to kind of walk through a
I hope.
dimly lit bank
I'll
at midnight
explain
or
why once
something.
I've confirmed
That's not
my
very
theory.
interesting, but like they
I
have a lot of
seriously hope so, too.
imagination when they design these buildings.
Yeah, no, I mean it's. I always think of the old Plinkett reviews for Star Wars, specifically the point where he says just like, man, a lot of these designs are very great. It's just they do nothing in service of the story.
That's true. It's like the whole thing with the CGI backgrounds, where it's like it's really beautiful, but you don't ever
A
interact.
lot of the
with
designs,
game
and of
actors.
course the Darth Maul, I think is everybody's favorite character who literally does nothing throughout the story except for act as just a big fight.
Yeah, just a
think
big
there's a
like
secret.
badass. Like, oh, he spits yellow. and he's got those spikes, and he like jumps, and he's got.
He's got the spikes. He's got the cool. He's got the spikes. He's got the cool face tattoos, and of course a double-sided lightsaber because everybody likes a lightsaber. Yeah, everybody likes a lightsaber.
Mm-hmm. I mean, really, the pod racing scene was the best part because they actually engaged in that. They actually had like, okay, they've got these cool scenes, they've got this cool idea, and then we actually follow them for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it was very much, it sort of felt like, hey, we don't want to do a Star Wars movie. We want to do a racing movie. Yeah. And we're just going to do that for a while.
Oh, speaking of which, I actually just watched an episode of Space Dandy. I hadn't really seen that show before.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that. I've heard good stuff.
Yeah, they've got a whole episode that's just like an homage to the pod racing episode, or the pod racing scene, and it's just fucking great.
Maybe at some point in time I should actually watch that. Anyway, I've entirely forgot where I was actually going here. Solve the mystery of the pin. I mean, it's like you would think that I would just need to go. Oh, you do need to go right here.
Exposition, and now look who's calling back.
I'm just like, usually you would get a well, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just gonna open one of the vaults out. It's what a pin would do. Rich. Oh, is that what that was supposed to be? That's fucking stupid. I don't know. When you're presented with a gigantic labyrinth like this, that it would be like, yeah.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 20 people here. Well, I mean, we are talking about Persona.
Yeah. And we're not even like enthusiastic.
Oh my god, the puzzle here is just so stupid. I hate it.
It's just an anagram. Rich.
Oh. And I thought that I was going to be, I was so sure that it wasn't going to be walk up to the big obvious keypad. It was going to be like, hey, here's a little bit more dungeon crawl. Nope.
I mean, yeah, this is a little like, oh yeah, I would say the effort to reward ratio on this is maybe not ideal. I've thought that before. I have to admit, sometimes I think that.
Oh wait, wow! Hey, look, it's like an actual puzzle. This is almost something approaching a real video game for once.
Yeah, did you pay attention to? Okay, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, dude. It's
okay.
Like I'm not that brain dead. Yeah, I'm not even paying that much attention. That's why I had to like.
That's like the Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden with the
that's a good face.
Coupling.
Thumbnail.
I must grow richer. Is his skin like a reference to the blueberry girl from the Wonka movie?
I made that reference when we first came into here, where it's just like, for some reason, like Madarame and Kamoshida, they both had like normal skin color. For some reason, he's got like total Wonka style, like purple stuff.
He's like a cross between the Oompa Loompas, the blueberry woman, and Wonka himself, but without any of the clothing because he's a.
He looks like one of the I want to say it's like one of the ogres from the Dragon Quest series, which were purple like that. I don't know why. There's no reason to. Now it's gonna be Makoto in a vaguely sexual pose. What do you mean vaguely sexual? That was YouTube told me to use that thumbnail. I love Kanashiro's face so fucking much. Me too. As always, I love the design of a lot of these characters. They're pretty great. Yeah, shut up. I wasn't even paying attention to what was going on, but what else is new when it comes to this game?
Well, I think I like it when it leans into the ridiculous stuff. Like the enemies in the dungeon are really cool. These weird ass buildings.
Those are again. Those are old classic designs from the original Mega 10 games. So it's like they just are translated well into 3D. It's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What I don't like is when they try to be as conventional as possible with the exposition, and you know, I mean, we've gone over that.
I mean, I say every single time that it's just like the one thing that is whatever. The one thing that is really keeping this game down for me is just the length. It feels like there was that mandate to keep it as long as possible, and that just brings the whole game down in the worst way. Like why who else would look at this game and say this amount of exposition and this amount of just like beating around the bush constantly. You know, I made that comparison last time to the whole what is it, how we have like one investigation part that, despite the fact that it was 100% successful, had absolutely nothing come out of it for no reason. And then the next part, yeah, it was just fine. Finished. We're done.
Well, I mean, you know, I was playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Oh, yeah. We were going to talk about that last time. And then,
yeah. It was a good time. But what that game is very bad if we just take it as like a traditional video game. The mechanics are kind of dumb. I mean, there's a cool contradiction thing when you're in court. But basically, the whole, like, if you're taking it as a game, like if you were doing like a traditional review where you do graphics, sound, gameplay, overall, the gameplay would be like 3. Like, or maybe even less, like a 2.5. But the game itself is totally fucking great because the writing is so good. The writing, like, they clearly put so much thought and care into just making a great, fun story with likable characters who have
it is a visual novel,
personalities and interactions. And so it's just like so good, even though everything else about the game is like the most, it's like it dated by 2001 2002 standards. Like,
I don't know if I would really say that exactly, especially for something that came out in the West. I don't know if I would really. Oh, what? No cutscene for that? We didn't need to know that the camera's turned off. No. You just could show that. All right, good. I suppose.
Well, yeah, it's a visual novel, but there are so many like.
Well, especially for ones that never really came out in the West. I mean, that's a pretty new thing for. Oh, that's a really cool door opening animation. That's not a very common genre here.
I love visual novels. They do seem to be very well written.
I don't know if you love them ever.
18 pixels.
As long as I don't get stunned myself, and I did. Damn it, Sans Undertale, you gotta do this a little bit better. You finally get to see him in action. It's pretty nice. You know, to be fair, it's like as much. I meme on that all the time. I love Undertale. I love it so much.
Oh, I love that song.
And I love that song. That song, it's like even when have you played Danganronpa? I was asking him about that after he finished it, and he's just like, right?
I hear it's really bad in the same way Persona's really bad, but I keep hearing that recommendation, and it's like a siren call, so maybe I haven't played it yet.
Oh, let's get the TNA component back up a little bit more. It's like, I don't know, I've heard a lot of good stuff about it, but of course it's like, I do kind of agree in the same way. I've also heard a lot of good stuff about Persona 5, and this game is
exactly.
god-awful!
You nailed it. That's
I wanted to believe myself that this game was going to be very good. I said before that it's like the entire idea of like wanting to do it like this was because it's like this was going to be something I'd commit to, because,
I like when your voice goes into that upper register. You're like, yeah, I'm just trying to be a reasonable man. I'm a serious man.
The thing is, it's just like that's me. Like I don't know. I want to say I don't know how to describe that. It's like, what would that be? Defensive? That's my defensive voice.
Yeah.
That's my defensive or like my explanatory voice. I just use that a lot.
No, what you're doing is you're giving yourself an interview like The Godfather or something. Am I unreasonable? Am I unreasonable to expect this on the day of my daughter's wedding?
On the day of my daughter's wedding? Something like that. Never got into Undertale. Everything about it was just colon right slash forward slash. I like the game a lot. I always think that was I always enjoyed it, like, even back in the day, and I still enjoy everything about it now, even with, like, the remixes and the memes. I still think that Megalovania is a real banger of a tune, but I can also understand. It's like, it's a very simple game if you're not really into that sort of, like, narrative and, like, very silly characters in that way. It's like, yeah, it's kind of a dumb game in a lot of ways.
You know, I always thought it was like, when I was playing it, I was kind of like, okay, this is it's a likable game. It's just got this cute.
Oh my god! This once again, I just do want to point out real quick, this fucking exposition. Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah,
did somebody, when they were writing this, look at it and they were like, "Yes, this is how we want this game to be."
It's weird because, like, you think about, like, localization. Like, I get, like, wanting to put a little bit more by default in the exposition. Because, you maybe.
But at the same time, it's like this was in the Japanese too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I'm saying. It's like, doesn't really make sense.
I mean, I've heard people talk about before that it's just like sometimes when you see like pieces of media that are like created for foreign audiences, maybe it's like it would make more sense to have some more exposition or stuff like that, because it's like, hey, people are not going to know like Journey to the West or whatever if you're trying to if you're planning to be releasing that, if you're like making a movie for a Western audience or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's not something as common, but I don't know, man. I don't think that there's anything here that is like so culturally weird that it requires double extra explanation like this. And they would even have that in the Japanese version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, with Undertale, like,
okay.
I gotta say, I thought it was like, okay, it's a well-written game, decent characters and stuff, but it's a little bit cloying, a little bit, saccharine, just, okay, it's a cute game about getting along, and, you don't actually have to kill everyone, that? Maybe we can all just, like, learn to get along, they're not really monsters. And then, what I found out? Then I found out that there's a genocide route, and I'm like, you sick fuck, Toby fuck, you sick fuck. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you make a genocide route? What the fuck?
I don't know, man. You think about it, they are still monsters.
That's true, and they deserve to die. But that's sick. Killing, like, those beautiful creatures. Why would you do that?
I started with a genocide route.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, you killed Papyrus?
Yeah.
You sick fuck.
Well, I eventually decided to stop when I was going up against Undyne, because I'm just like, this is clearly not the first route you're supposed to do. This doesn't make as much sense if you go with the genocide route to start with. So I doubled back. Apparently, Flowey does have actual dialogue at the end of the game if you start with the genocide route, stop, and then go to a regular one, which is kind of cool. But
Like, I killed a few of the characters. Like, I spared Papyrus, and I think that was it, actually, for me, because I just didn't know you were supposed to, you could spare them because they seem much more vicious. Like,
yeah, some of them are like that.
A spectacular victory.
Doesn't really make as much sense.
Yeah. But, like, and I didn't know you could spare Toriel, is the thing. It's like I totally would have. It's just
that is explicitly a gotcha moment in that game. I think we all know that.
Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Neat.
Yeah, that is true. Game lets you kill the characters. Also, game buys you get bad gamer pod. That is true.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that it's like only really with like tutorial stuff and with Flowey specifically. For the most part, it just kind of lets you go like, yeah, with like the endings, for example, it's just kind of, yeah, that's how it is, man.
Actually, I'm going to push back on that because that's also true of the real world. Like, there's nothing really stopping you from murder other than the law. Like, you could just go out and kill people, and that doesn't make it, doesn't make it acceptable.
Well, yeah, but it's like you don't end the game by going, yep, and that's just kind of how it goes, man.
All the people who live are going to be the.
But the thing is, the
people.
endings where you do kill characters, that is what happens.
Yeah. There's actually a ton of different endings.
Yep. Yeah.
Exactly.
This, the whole let's pass judgment on these guys endlessly over and over. It's like I get it. I mean, again, they're one-dimensional characters. Who cares? Yes, that's what we're going to do. Fuck. Oh wait, I actually forgot what the I was getting too incensed at the dialogue here that it's like I didn't see if they yeah, I don't have the thing for seeing what the actual like I didn't solve the puzzle.
It's so funny that like when you're actually playing this in real time, all that exposition does make a little bit of sense. It's just still annoying as hell. Like
I'm still so fucking pissed off about it. Where's like
what it does is it lulls you into like this like, well, yes, shut up, I already know that. It's like, wait, fuck, what was the code again? What was it actually?
Okay, R is 0. 0, 9, 3, 1. Okay.
23 is number 1.
That's basically what it was at first. What the hell? The stream is lagging too bad. I don't know. Laying on my deathbed. Whoopsie. Hey, go back to episode 39 if you want us to talk about like that. We know what happened. Oh, okay, here we go. No, well, did he get it? Did he get it? How he's talking about Reap?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know. You know,
like it's almost like he's like reaping a bad outcome for sowing the seeds of greed and money. He just wants money so bad. He's such a bad person.
Yeah.
Hey guys, did you notice that it was open? It's open now. Focus. Fucking hell. Just.
You're just getting exhausted.
Yeah, I know. That's certainly not why we're doing this stream right now or anything. I am barely even paying attention to a lot of this.
Okay, fair enough.
I have something.
So, how's the coffee doing?
No, don't you remember? I didn't get a coffee. I got an energy drink instead.
I did know that. I was just making bets that I knew would fail. Sorry.
I don't understand you.
I'm just making conversation.
I get your symbolism, Persona 5. I mean, it's not even really symbolism. It's just, we talked about this a little bit before, and once again, it's like, needless to say, I didn't really prep up as much for this episode. But it's just like, the character has only like one real trait, and that's that he's greedy and he likes money.
I mean, yeah, that's just not an interesting thing to hinge your character on. Like, what you should do is make it seem like somebody's
the entire thing is that they're passing
and
judgment on how evil he is for being evil and liking money more than people. And it's like, yeah.
What is this mocha thing?
What is this mocha thing? It is a glass of chocolate milk with a shot of espresso in it.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
That's what a mocha is. You know what a mocha is, right?
Yeah, I didn't realize it was so simple though.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite thing. I tried the mocha thing today, and it was much better than I expected. I mean, it's just the coffee plus chocolate. It's good. Anne's giggle is whack as fuck. I don't know, something about like the
You're mine.
It's not like the English voice acting is even bad. I would say that it's basically on par with the Japanese voice acting and everything. They did a pretty good job with it. It's still weird because
probably for you, especially because you spent so much time translating them and having your own internal voice for how they sound.
No, I don't have my own internal voice. It sound like what they sound like. I can understand enough of the language to at least get it.
Let's show them what's what.
Showtime.
For you.
Ah, I almost died there.
Sweet. It's just what I needed. How's that?
Doc is immune
I'm
to
gonna let that full cutscene play out every single time. By the way.
To be fair, that banter was like I had already talked to him. I knew that he wasn't gonna get. He hadn't gotten the coffee.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
it's like, why not ask me how's my monster animation, that fucking boob animation? Yeah, I know. She looks great for a teenager, right? but don't worry, she's gonna be sexually harassed by a lot of other people and condemned for that later on quite a bit. Persona 5 is a great game.
That's what we call in the literary community. We call that irony.
All right.
Right there.
Dog, no, she's underage. Yeah, I know.
It's.
See, and that's why you should be feeling bad for noticing that every single time. You sick fucks.
It's just like the. It's very similar to the.
Where was I even going?
The genocide route in Undertale that we were just talking. It's like
yeah, we always are trying to look away from Toriel's boob jiggles. That's what you're going with, right?
This is such an awful stream. Oh my god.
Welcome to the usual streams I do.
Is this when we start getting viewers?
Start getting viewers?
Well, I mean, like more viewers. Like, is this like?
Yeah, like when he talks about the horrible sexualization garbage that exists in this game.
The sleazy. Like, as soon as
we talk so much about how sleazy this game is. It's like, did you think that I was just blowing smoke there?
Blowing something, all right.
No, okay. All
right, sorry.
Come on.
I took way too long to come up with that. I'm sorry.
There's also this weird pig nose shit, dude. Well, I'm at 10,000 yen. That's nothing for me.
It's not very surreal when they tell you it's a weird pig. Like, that just kind of kills the mood a little bit.
Well,
that's a problem.
Welcome to Persona. I don't think we should have to pay. No, we're gonna pay, dude.
For real?
Shut the fuck up. We're gonna pay. Look how much money I have. We don't have a card. Or, oh wait, no, we do. That's the same card that we got earlier. Right, whatever.
It's just 10,000 for everyone. That's not that bad even. Like, that's like just it's like 20 bucks per person.
Cool.
I mean,
weird
nothing.
Japanese nonsense.
Bucks, but...
That's like that is on the level of like no, did you say nerd?
I hope we can do it with the hints we have. And if you do it, you're very perceptive, you know.
Ah, whatever.
Yeah. I'm not going to get into the British Empire, but it was very large at its peak. It's true.
Sun never sat on it, they say.
Yup.
Well, what do I care about getting more regions?
This game is marketed to teens anyway. Yeah, and also creepy 20 and 30 somethings.
Yep.
Yep.
Serves you right. Let's go.
Yep. I mean, did I mention the fact that everybody also, you know, the game does not look very kindly on how everybody constantly also sexualizes Anne, and it's not like she wants to be either. Like, are we forgetting about that?
Yeah.
Except even the game itself is like, yeah, no, it's cool.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Game has a lot of weird subtext.
I'll say. All right, I need like you or something. Oh yeah, I guess I could have also kicked this.
So the puzzles aren't really changing here. Like, like this is not getting more complex as we're going through the dungeon. We're not. This isn't exactly like a sequence of puzzles in The Witness or something. We're not like, oh well, now you learn that.
Well,
now you're gonna
to be fair, it's like I don't really expect that out of most video games, where it's just like to have really difficult puzzles in what is otherwise just a turn-based RPG.
That's true. I just wish they wouldn't like be so ham-fisted about solving the puzzle. It's like just
they wouldn't tell you every single time that it's just like, hey, here's another Here's a, hey, we need one more hint to this puzzle. We just got a hint to this puzzle. We need one more hint to this puzzle. It's like, yeah.
Like, it really just underscores that simultaneously, this isn't a puzzle game, but it's also trying to make you think it is and feel like a puzzle game.
I said that before, where it's just like, do they really, like, what do they think here? Do they really honestly think that this was good to have this much exposition, or what?
I think your theory that they just had a mandate 200 hours is probably, sadly, the truth.
Now I'm even more charming.
I guess
But
you just replaced guard, right?
T, that's none of my business. Yeah.
What now?
Oh, it's like a 5-year-old meme at this point.
Oh,
Now let's push
Kermit
forward.
sipping the tea.
focus. Oh yeah, Kermit sipping the iced tea. I remember that now.
Yeah. In the dang old lifting commercial and such.
That one is no good. Be careful.
You're mine.
All right. Kind of need to take them out first.
This is something from a Rule 34 site.
An enemy's burning. Follow up with wind to
Wait,
minimize your damage.
Wait. The Kermit thing is something from Rule 34 site?
No, I don't know. I was just reading something from the
There's no context for it. Whatever.
I don't know. I was trying to figure out the context while reading it, which is really a smart idea.
No, it sounded like you just were reading what you want to read. Blech. It's Persona 5. Anything goes here.
It's funny because I just glanced down, and yeah, we did go up. And it was when you started doing this Lucy verse.
That was
I started
doing
to
it.
do the werewolf voice once again.
All right.
It's me, the spirit of Persona 5. I'm here to talk about everything that's wrong with it.
Damn you, slime boss.
That's right. It's me, the slime boss. Ba-da-da-da-da, slime boss.
Why does it always go back the Cantina theme with you? I was doing a Space Boss reference. Everybody loves Space Boss,
That's true.
which I thought was Dinosaur Jr., but apparently it's not. I think let me go look that up real quick.
Yeah. Get up first. That's good.
Yeah, we're doing this.
What's the
Liquid
plan?
Stranger in Space, Jesus. Oh no, that's a 2017 song. Fuck.
Space Boss is Liquid Stranger to Space Jesus. You're right. Okay. For some reason, it's just like I don't know.
Uh-huh.
What a strange name, but I suppose that makes sense. Well, you call werewolf, I call sleazy uncle. Is there any difference? Think about it. Still sounds like Lou Albano? No, it doesn't.
Stay there.
Hey, paisanos, welcome to Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
How do you do all these? I don't understand. Like, I can do like a few voices. Like, hey, Uncle Brooklyn over here.
My uncle is a furry? Goddamn. I mean, I would think that the furry community probably has a decent amount of uncles in it, right?
Oh yeah. In fact, I would say that's probably the norm rather than the exception. Like,
Yeah, I
you
saw a
can't
werewolf,
Done and
what was it,
done.
drinking
move on.
something at Trader Joe's and his hair was perfect?
Mhm.
What
Honestly,
was...
It's
What
why,
song was it? Whatever, it doesn't
uncles
matter.
always have beards. I guess not always, but
Look, we can go look up songs till the end of time, but I'm not going to do that right now. Yeah, Lurk Capsule. And there is one more pin number that we got to go find. That's right. Because I'm again, it's like I am almost barely paying attention right now to what's going on.
what do you think it's gonna be? Is it gonna be bank? What is the 4-letter word gonna be?
It's hugs, or huge, whatever. I kind of forgot the line between the dumb jokes and the actual solution is blurring for me.
Coin. It's gonna be coin. This is the money.
Yes.
Yens.
No, wait, I already went over here. God damn it. No, wait.
Dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar
Oh.
sign, dollar sign.
Oh, it's right here the entire time. Never mind then.
This is
Yeah, it was literally right next to the thing. I just missed it. Okay, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I think we found out who this game was made for. It's for basically people that are trying. Werewolves of London by Warren Zevon. Thank you.
This game was made for you and me.
Well, when I'm basically just like doing streams, I guess. It's a stream game. You know the kind.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's 2. U equals A. Oh, that's clever.
Honestly,
2,
the
3.
visual. Do you have to? Does it like
2,
add
3,
rules
1.
like continuously? Okay.
2, 3,
it's
1,
not,
9. Okay.
It's not completely bullshit. Like that is interesting. Like there's a few things going on where you gotta like write down the variables and stuff. So.
Wait, no, no, it's not 2, 3, 1, 9. It's 4 letters long. You idiot.
We're gonna need to just like write all these rules down. What word are we going for here?
It's huge.
Okay. Well, let's here. I'm like I was a math major here, so E equals 9.
Okay, so
I'm
yeah,
never
it's
gonna write this
2,
down.
3,
Which equals 2. What is U?
3.
U equals-
Okay, so it's 2, 3, 3, 9. Okay, there we go. All right.
Okay, okay, great. So this we
I
are.
hope it's
actually
not
doing
too
a walkthrough
difficult.
this
No,
morning.
definitely not.
Two, 3, 3, 9. 2, 3, 3, 9.
Yes.
Okay, go back to the hints. Again, I'm a math major. Go to. I just need. What is A?
All right, let me see here. Oh, yeah, right.
But what is A? I mean, like I know that U equals A.
A
A equals 3. Okay, so, and then what is G?
That's
G equals
3.
P. G equals I. Is that right?
G equals P. Okay, there's where I did it wrong. Yeah.
Oh, you got
2,
it.
3, 1, 9. Okay, it's 2, 3, 1, 9.
Yep. Okay. Or is it P? Is P equal I, or is I equal to 1? Whatever. You got it.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, it wouldn't make it. Yeah, it wasn't gonna be P3. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but
just, yeah, 3 was A.
No, I always have a pen and a notebook out there, just because I like to like watch well, mainly when I watch YouTube videos. I don't watch like video game channels. I just like watch like these math channels, like where they do recreational math problems.
B is beyond redemption.
Just like solving, like there's an inscribed triangle, and then there's like a square inside that triangle. How big is it compared to the radius? It's like, yeah, I'll like spend like half an hour working that out.
All right.
It's also cool that you're kind of like, this is one big like padlock thing, like a key lock kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think that is pretty cool, actually. Oh yeah. Oh fuck, she said it at the same time.
Hey, and I didn't actually notice that. So to be fair,
Yeah.
fine. That's kind of clever. I mean,
Yeah,
again,
it's funny
like
'cause I noticed that exactly when she did, because I'm like, oh yeah, what are you fucking doing with these?
yeah, the design here is still actually very, oh my god, shut up, man.
By the way, one of the things, another YouTube video I like to watch is like things about like locks and how locks work and stuff.
Let's go.
What does it look like when a key goes into a lock? What happens? Those are the best YouTube channels.
What happens when yeah. I mean, I suppose I've seen a whole lot of that sort of stuff. YouTube has been, well, lately. Like a few months ago, at the start of the year, I suppose. It's like they were suggesting a whole bunch of like math stuff to me. Specifically like, hey, how do we show like hyperbolic space? Or
Oh, yeah, there's Code Parade videos. Yeah, those.
yep, those
great.
ones. But also there was somebody else that did like a whole bunch of like small games on that too. I don't think it was Code Parade. I think it was somebody else, but it's just like that's some good stuff. Like representing 4-dimensional space in like a video game, for example.
Yeah, and they did a pretty good job of keeping the math pretty rigorous. Like if I were to go back and like write all the equations down, it would be sensible math and stuff. So yeah.
Hey boy, is that Chernabog? No, that's a big mushroom guy. Are you again? Whatever. I remember this guy being the warden of the prison back in Digital Devil Saga 2. That was fun.
Wow.
Go down.
It's a horse with a mushroom cap.
Well, he's a skeleton horse.
Mhm.
In the past, he used to do a lot of hip thrusting, which was an interesting choice.
God. These characters are just really unsettling. Really annoying.
Well, again, this is another old design from the old school SMT games, or well, MT games, really.
Well, how old are we talking here? Like, was this like
1983 or something?
okay?
Back
That's
on the
actually
NES.
quite a long time ago. Yeah, that's understandable.
Oh wait, no, actually, do the Showtime.
Showtime! A gift as beautiful as you. Gorgeous.
The Mario multiple reality shit. You're talking about the Pan and Cook videos? Yeah, those are pretty great too. A lot of insight into how exactly the Nintendo 64, managed to handle. Well, how some of the first developers on the Nintendo 64 managed to handle, some of the issues that they came up that came up when the transition to from 2D to 3D.
Oh yeah, I'm a math major. I'm a total fucking nerd. You don't even know. Like, I don't even watch like the fun math videos anymore. I just like watch the ones where a guy's like in front of the blackboard and just solving the problems.
There's still plenty of those too. There's still plenty of those as well. not plenty of those too.
Like, no, you know what? Three blue, one brown is a great channel, but like I'm past that shit. I need the advanced like tensor calculus lectures.
I suppose it makes a little bit more sense now that you see that they're like okay.
Yeah.
You see that there's like actual keys down there.
But honestly, like Kaneshiro am I saying that right? Is it Kaneshiro?
Kaneshiro. Oh, by the way, the Kane part of it, Kaneshiro, means money.
I mean, you got to admit that's dedication to build your entire like mind palace around like.
It's not an uncommon name, to be fair.
But I mean, to just build your entire existence around money, such that like the inside of your brain is this ridiculously sophisticated cylinder lock, or wherever we are in the end.
Bank / cylinder lock. I mean, you gotta remember that the other thing about him is big secrecy. So it's just like, because you remember how it's just like nobody even knew what his name was until just everybody did. So, yeah.
What do I do for a living? I do tech stuff, but not fun tech stuff.
No, I do the fun tech stuff. It's mostly like putting my hands on those Tesla ball things, whatever they're called, and
in your hair, like
mixing chemicals, and then I turn into a werewolf.
Yeah, that's the fun science. I don't even do any of that stuff. We don't even do genetic engineering. You don't can't change the genes so you make yourself a werewolf with a double size heart, and you can.
Oh, I just got 2 hearts.
Until
Way
you can feel
easier.
empathy, and you become more powerful than your prey.
Yeah, more powerful than ever, would you say?
Yes. Because the thing is, the heart gives you so much more power than the claws ever could. The teeth, they may be strong, but they're nothing without the heart and the brain.
It's true. If you think about it, the brain truly is the most important organ,
depressed
and especially
when I
the
think about
heart,
what I
which
do
can be
for a living.
stolen.
But it's, I guess I can't complain. I have a job. It's nice, but
Isn't that?
didn't picture it being like this. I wanted to be a genetic engineer. I wanted to turn people into werewolves and then make myself into a werewolf and then go stalk the countryside.
One, then the other first.
Didn't get to do that. Just something. Sorry.
Remember, the order of operation is very important. You can't manipulate like genetic engineering equipment with paws.
Well, what if you genetically engineer the? Oh, you still need to do. Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, maybe this is why I never made it. I never washed out as a genetic engineer because I always tried to do genetic engineering first. And I
then
couldn't do it with my remaining claws. These hands suck. It's like they're just torn at the knuckles. So.
Yep. I mean, at least you can kill any sort of intrepid adventurer that tries to enter your castle, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. It's pretty fun.
I mean, fun, but, you know, it's kind of a hollow lifestyle, ultimately.
Yeah, it's not very, like, ethical or anything, but, you know, I just don't give a fuck about that. You know, I got mine.
Not anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, speaking of dogs or whatever.
What do you want to do?
No, I mean, there's clearly more garbage to do. Although that might just be the, hey, we're about to go into the boss fight thing, which would actually be kind of a... I mean, compared to most of the dumb cutscenes that you get in this game, that one's at least kind of useful.
3 of them, but
Okay, Furby. The new OK Boomer.
all right. Pass the baton and follow up.
And then Uwu. Doc read about the hoax, but not the true origin. I had to go digging around to find the non-hoax version. I don't really, you know, I'm gonna have to say right now, I don't think it was super important to find the true origin of sex dolls. I'm gonna make that bold claim right now.
Well, what do you base that on? What's the source for your claim?
That I was doing a NetHack stream at the time.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Now, do you find it fun to play NetHack?
Yes, very much so.
Okay, I was curious because the graphics are so lo-fi that it's almost like ridiculous. But I mean, it looks like it's fun to play if you know, like if you learn to speak that language and stuff. So.
I mean, I'm gonna be hopefully I'll be actually finishing up that series pretty soon because I got a very good run going. Just need to go get a
Great, huh?
the post commentary up on the rest of it there. It was for me. No, I get it, but it's just like, I don't know.
Do it for her.
I thought I thought the hoax part was amusing enough for the stream, and I did make it clear that it was a hoax.
I was going to be smart enough to study science. Unfortunately, I got the short end of the stick and ended up as a pseudo artist drawing stupid shit on the internet. Don't sell yourself short. And no, you don't have to be smart to be in technology. You just have to have a really stupid like obsession with like little details and aren't very interesting.
Yeah. Can you follow protocol?
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
closely.
There's a lot of creative stuff in math and science, but it's like to get there, you do have to go through a lot of that. Just, you know, like my brain is built that way.
Are
and
you
it doesn't make me
persnickety?
intelligent. You know?
Are you persnickety? Are you detail obsessed? Are you somebody that wants to really make sure that everything is correct at all points in time?
Yeah. Like I imagine I'm not technically like an engineer, but like how much of engineering is just like going through and like figuring out all the ways that something can go wrong and just meticulously doing a bunch of work to prevent that from happening. That doesn't sound as fun as, you know, getting to modify genes and stuff.
Oh, I mean, you can still modify genes too at the same time. You just, you know, there's a little give and take.
Yeah. You can get into game dev and hate yourself, like really fucking hate yourself. Huh. Marty, or I'd say Doc.
Yes. Focus. What is it? No, I never tried to get into game design. Don't try to put those words in my mouth.
Game dev, you get into it like surprisingly quickly at this point. Like I don't even know if that would.
Yeah, it's just like probably not. I don't think I know.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just jump across here? It's somewhere. No, just jump down. So I guess I do have to jump off from here. At least it tells you jump versus jump down, which is a good distinction to be made, and also without a cutscene. It's like it's just some of the most brain dead cutscenes in this dungeon. I'm still floored by that whole thing where they have no idea. Like they really like apparently assume that you would have no idea what a key was or something. Like that part is still incredible.
Well, again, I can see some of this being like a language gap. Well, you know, okay, you know, you get a key card. It's not clear.
But
maybe
like I was saying, it's like I don't think. Oh, and I think I just jumped down right here. No, was it over there then? But I thought this was the area that I was supposed to be getting to.
it's one of those things where I keep trying to like explain. Well, they're kind of trying to make this game like something that children can play, but then it's like you think about it for 5 more seconds, and you're like,
do I have to show the Showtime? Oh, there it is. It was underneath this the entire time. You have to show the Showtime animation again because I will.
This is...
O plus H equals 10. Oh,
I know.
man, what a real difficult. Hey, get out your math hats. Which is the propeller beanie.
So it just means that O is 8. So I'm just writing that down. And then maybe it'll come in useful.
Yeah, I forgot what H was.
Mm-hmm.
Coding is nerve-wracking. Okay, it's not entirely bad.
It depends on what you're doing, really. I think coding is usually...
Yeah, obviously he doesn't really spend the money on much of anything. But hey, at least we're in Wacky Town this time. It's been a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that's like we got that whole thing when he just carries around a briefcase full of cash and just expects you to refill it once it goes. Like, yeah, that's.
Perhaps all he wants to do is just hoard it.
Yes!
Perhaps.
And
Perhaps. I'll commit literal actual murder if I have to work with coder bros again. The worst coding with other people, so I gave up and worked on networking and sysadmin since I like scripting. I found coding interesting and feel like I'd be good at it. I like patterns and figuring out problems. You can always just like, there are certainly plenty of resources online, much like me learning Japanese on the internet.
Whoa, you learned Japanese?
There are plenty of ways to go checking that out. Oh, this is not morning. It's clearly after school. It says in the upper left corner.
what do you want to do?
Shut up. Shut up. We're doing it. Do we even have cash for that? Note cash in the upper right corner.
Maybe you agree with me, but like...
Doc knows Japanese. Oh, man. I see you haven't been watching the regular Persona series.
I'm not even really sure. I remember the Memento bit. Like, I just don't remember things that happened to me.
Yeah, you got the memory of a wolf, man.
Do wolfmen have unusually short memories? Because that would explain. This is genetic engineering. Yeah.
Oh,
What were we talking about?
see, I told you he's got it's the wolf brain there.
Nice Chianti. You know what I'm... Hannibal Lecter was.
Well-known wolf man.
He was I don't know. He was pretty sinister like a wolf.
He was hungry like the wolf.
Yes, okay. I didn't even make the connection, but yeah, that's true.
Okay, well there we go. I guess I was wrong.
I don't know. I like sometimes I accidentally hit something that's basic.
Strike gold.
And it's gone like 3 seconds later.
Unfortunately.
Oh, you
Still got that wolf.
I don't know if you'd agree with this, but I much prefer scripting to just like coding in like C++ or something. Like scripting is so much.
I don't know, man. It's like if I was gonna, I do like getting really into the nitty gritty stuff.
Yeah.
It's got that real problem solving bent to it that I find fun.
I'm in trouble.
Of course, it's like I have like done stuff. Do you remember 100% of Baba's You? Which, as I said at the time, is very much a like. Oh, right, does heal from fire. I keep forgetting.
I tried to get back into
He's
Baba
like
Is You. That is a really hard game, even like the second time.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like to do the series, I went through those puzzles multiple times.
Yeah.
Because it's like I had to be sure that I could do it consistently on camera, and that it wouldn't take too long, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I made absolutely sure I knew the solution to every one of those puzzles. Well, sometimes. It didn't take me too long for the most part.
Excellent.
6W9. Now that is a face.
Okay.
Are you? Is that like a wolf thing? Like.
No, I think that's like all eyeballs going in different directions. Which make of that what you will?
Disney Wolfman kind of thing.
I swear to God, if I see that animation one more time. Well, they put so much work into it in the game, you should be able to see it a bunch of times, right?
I love that every time you kick it down, it shows you the camera. That is pretty fucking terrible.
Incense LU? I don't even know what those are.
Like we get it, you know. I know they don't use skeuomorphic design, but
wait, for what? I didn't even hear what you were saying.
cameras. When you kick the camera button and it shows you the cutscene of the camera getting disabled, it's like I think we
I
get
would
it then.
so much rather have that. Let's be honest here. Do you remember the first thing where it's just like, hey, is that a device on the wall? It appears to be a power device that says camera on it. Maybe we should get rid of this power device so that this power device can stop powering the cameras. Kick? That's a good camera kick, Joker. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm dying here.
Like, does he have like steel-toed boots or something? That is a pretty impressive kick to just like take down an entire electronic thing.
We got it is supernatural, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
They put work into the jiggle, right? Yeah, I know. I know.
Okay, so what's the
gold? It said gold, right? I don't know.
gold, probably. Okay.
And then they're just like, oh, we gotta do the thing. Do you know how to do the thing? And I'm like, whatever.
So it's 1, 8. What is L? Like, what are the clues?
L is U plus G.
So that's gonna be 4. What is D?
Yeah, D equals G.
So it's 1841. 1841.
Okay, well that's easier then. I don't even have to think about it.
Hey,
I wonder if that's like, did something happen in banking in 1841? I don't know.
Probably not. I would not say that that's something that this game would be concerned about.
It's true. A reference to maybe the Irish potato famine or something. No, I think it's a few years later.
What was
You
that?
get it? He likes money.
That guy needs to get his brain checked.
Yeah, it's like, you know, the thing is, I get like the Kaneshiro parts, but it's the way that the characters need to bring up how bad it is every single time.
Yeah.
Like this is supposed to be Kaneshiro's brain, and we're seeing into his brain space and everything, but
Yeah. It's like
every single time they have to be like, wow, this is really bad.
like it almost seems like sometimes they should be like, hey, this is actually pretty cool. Like they should have like a moment where they succumb to it. You know, like, you know, greed isn't actually that bad. You know, I could really see myself, you know, you can control the world.
you're right.
You have all the power, and then it's like, but look at the dark
Well,
side.
that would mean that they wouldn't be entirely heroic in every single way possible.
That's true, and it wouldn't make the villain completely villainous in
What do
every
you
single
wanna
way.
do?
So yeah,
Yep.
you can't do that. That's true.
Can't have
Good
that.
point.
So yeah, this was kind of a disappointing, super distorted area. All we got was like the lock boxes being a little bit wavy. Like the ones back in the Kamoshida Palace and the Madarame Palace were a lot wackier.
Yeah.
Oh
this is,
my
I
God.
like the cylinder lock thing, but it's like it would have been cool if this was like a room that you go into like for 5 minutes.
I mean, for 5 minutes, it's just like, yeah, we had like the teleport maze and everything, which again was way over-explained, but at least it would have been something.
Mhm.
It's like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
I like that we're still describing anytime we see an elevator.
Yep. They don't understand what elevators are. These are characters from like the late 1800s. They don't understand what elevators are.
It's all thanks to that convenient series of notebook pages we've kept finding.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's like we needed that sort of dialogue there too, after all.
I think the notebook is kind of the MacGuffin of
Doesn't
this
he
area.
seem kind of insecure? This fucking game.
Did they actually like go through the philosophy of Carl Jung, or are all those writers not there anymore?
I want to say that was back on the PlayStation, is where they introduced a lot of this stuff originally. It's like they don't know.
They're too young.
No. It's like they got the idea of just like brain equals space. Okay. They don't understand like what a shadow archetype is or anything.
Found it. It's right here. I don't see anything.
Once we get
It's
this
right
far,
here.
we need this calling card.
Thank you, Morgana.
Well, okay. At least like Makoto, that kind of makes sense. She doesn't know that the treasures always appear as wavy nonsense.
I think that was Morgana saying that, though.
Well, Morgana saying it's right here is just like...
If we're gonna get upset about that, we're gonna be...
Yeah, you're right. That's the sort of thing that normally I bring up.
We're not gonna live to see the end of this game if we're gonna get stressed out over that.
Also, yeah, there's Makoto. Since she's the new character, she gets to explain exactly what we need to do again. You see, she's new here, so she gets to do the exposition this time to explain exactly what we do.
Yeah, it's like a hazing ritual, except it's not. I think we broke Doc here.
Okay.
Joker.
You know, when we were recording that last episode, that 48, I was laughing my ass off so many times. I had to bite my, I didn't bite my tongue, but I kind of just tensing up.
I mean, it was very clear right at the beginning of that episode. It's just, wow, Makoto, you understood something.
Doc's last brain cell.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Are you just gonna stream 2 hours of the story to keep up the pace on the series?
That doesn't matter.
You saw right through.
We'll change his heart.
Okay.
Then let's act as the Phantom Thieves should and send the
It's
calling
just,
card. It's on you,
Makoto, you understood something. You are truly the smartest of all of us.
I like that they're just going through the calling card
or
and
explore
palace
further
right now.
before sending it. That decision is purely yours.
Let's go. Let's go do some of the regular stuff. That's the majority of the dungeon. Only boss fight now remains.
That and just look at the top right. It's just it's had steal Kanashiro's heart, send the calling card, leave the palace. Those are your objectives.
Also, I probably should go and get all of the will seeds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go all the way up to the top and overwrite this. I might need to come back here again. But for right now, it's just for the sake of a video series, we're gonna leave the entrance. Vault's still looking pretty cool, especially with that map there. Also, I do really like the idea of it being a big key lock, which is one thing that I didn't even notice. What?
Oh, are we gonna go to jail?
Yes.
We've much to discuss.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah. Even I'm figuring this out, and I have no idea.
What? Also, there was another example of main character using ellipses. He loves them.
What do you think, inmate? Surprise!
Yeah, I am actually for once.
This is a failsafe to ensure you do not neglect your rehabilitation.
Look, I literally cannot go any faster than this right now.
You're the one stalling me right now, Justine.
Fusion alarm.
This is on you.
It's a warning system that tells you when you've been slacking off on
this
your
reminds
duties.
me. There's this Jack Vance book where I think Kugel the Clever, where this wizard, this evil wizard, plants a demon, kind of like a monster basically, into his liver. And anytime he stops going towards his goal, the goal that the wizard wants him to do, it just bites his liver, bites down on his liver.
Okay. Very Prometheus.
What was that?
Very Prometheus.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, that sounds like a Vance thing. I mean, somebody that's been playing a very D&D inspired game as of late.
The alarm will sound after
So
the
when you've got this alarm on, you have to perform. You can't perform.
Make certain you come here as soon as you hear
You have to perform more executions or less executions. I'm not sure.
More, I guess.
That's pretty weird. Aren't they trying to get you to go faster?
Make excellent use.
You should just sit out and think about it.
No.
Don't think about it. You
Fusion
gotta
alarm.
do this.
During alarm, more stat values. Oh, that's cool at least. Wait, what?
Red
Actually,
Velvet? Cake.
accidents can be a good thing in this game. Sometimes you'll have like weird fusing accidents and get a more powerful persona, but not the one you expected. So,
Well then.
I'll check it out for like 1 second. But then again, it's like, what do I even care?
Pursue rehabilitation.
About, yes, I know. Shut the fuck up, Igor.
Alarm time, inmate.
Christ.
Like, what else are you gonna do? Like, but
Is an alarm fusion.
this mental space really makes no fucking sense. Joker legit didn't do anything truly bad. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
that's true.
we talked about this before, where it's just like maybe it's the fact that he has absolutely no compassion for the people that he is torturing in the same way that he has been tortured himself.
That's true.
That he is turning society against people in the way that people were turned against him, and he sees nothing wrong with it. It's his lack of empathy that really makes him truly an evil monster. Hey, it's Jack Frost, everybody's favorite.
Choose which
Honestly, I
space
wonder
to
if
hit.
they watched the Joker before they made this game, because that kind of reminds me of that movie, The Joker.
Tell me about the Joker.
Well, the Joker is a good man, a man who is flawed and misguided, but who's just a funny clown who wants to make people laugh. And,
Was he really that
But
funny?
he's also got these struggles, and they don't treat him well, and so he takes his revenge and he goes on a talk show and he just says, you know what, his humor is subjective. I don't have to deal with this crap. And then he makes everyone else's life hard, and that doesn't help anything. But he just had to vent, and I guess I kind of understand that.
Expect a
And there's
modest
something with like the
well.
Waynes, and I think it's the same kind of continuity as like the Batman. If you've ever seen that.
Never heard of him.
Oh,
Is he
okay,
some
well,
sort of man who is also a bat?
Yeah, something like that. But it's also like it's all gadgets, and he's kind of like the Iron Man, but he's a bat a little bit.
Oh, okay. So he's got like a big bat suit that he flies around in.
Yeah, and he has a bat car, and it's sort of like it's just like that, that philosophy paper. What is it like to be a bat? Except it's also like, what if he's also a man?
Tell me more. Tell me more about this batted man.
Well, it's something that Mary wouldn't know, so I guess you might know actually. So that's another philosophy. Look, if I'm gonna start explaining my references, it's just gonna be even more bullshit and stupid.
Welcome to
So-
Persona 5.
Anyway, yeah, it is kind of weird.
It's
that the
BATTED, man.
Joker stands for
And it's a hyphen. It's a hyphen in between there. It's like Spider-Man.
society.
Inspector Gadget, but edgy. I don't know. The Inspector Gadget, he is a cyborg man whose prosthetics have become so intense that he can barely even put together a cohesive sentence most of the time. I think that there is a lot of darkness in that series.
Oh yeah. But you know what? I feel like
He's a horrible cyborg who the police are just pushing out to solve crimes when he's so brain-addled most of the time that it's like.
Well, in the first
Surprised he
episode of the
can even
series,
function.
it's pretty clear that he goes into the coma for the whole series. It's just really him working out his psychological issues and stuff. His regret at having killed his own father. So that's why he never kills anyone in the series. You never see the Inspector Gadget kill anyone. But he's honestly a lot more innocent than Batman, because Batman is like, oh yeah, well, you know what? I'm not gonna kill anyone. I refuse to kill anyone, but I'll torture the shit out of the Joker, man. I'll do whatever I want. But I won't kill. That's my one rule. And the Inspector Gadget is like, I'm just trying to help people. I just want to, I killed my own father and I regret it.
Really? These are all very interesting points to be made, truly.
I cannot
The
expect
Constable
any new
Gadget, I guess,
power
is his
from
father's
this
name, I
now.
think.
Inspector
Let
Gadget
us
equals
begin.
RoboCops for kids and less dick shootings. I don't know. I haven't seen Inspector Gadget for quite a while. Maybe there's a lot of dick shootings in that.
Shouldn't
Either
that
way,
be-
wasn't there an actual RoboCop series created? Because there were a lot of those back in the 80s.
Shouldn't that be fewer dick shootings?
Yeah, it says less dick shootings. Is that not what I said?
Oh, no, they said less, and it should be fewer.
Oh, okay. Also, Jesus Christ.
Is that one of those guillotines?
Wow, I didn't expect that to happen there.
Madame La Guillotine, as it's called, as she's known. She packs a real sexy punch. But you better watch out or she'll lap off your head.
Wow, a most unexpected turn of events.
I'm not an English major. I'm still a math major. That's why I'm pedantic about that kind of shit.
Of course, there was a RoboCop cartoon series. Good to know.
Hey,
Yeah, you know, when I was talking about, like, mistakes and everything, it's like, usually it's not that. Usually you don't see... these poor personas. Anyway, let's continue on here.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. So, we stole Kinishiro's heart, right? We're just
No, we
about-
didn't do that yet. We just found Kanashiro's heart. Now we need to go and,
Go to the real world and fuck around for a day.
Yep. Nope, that's exactly it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought that would be too ridiculous to be true. But okay,
This is fucking Persona 5, my dude.
fair enough.
Why does Anne's suit have a zipper on her ass? I mean,
Rain, huh?
I don't know. I thought that's how dresses work.
okay.
Nope, we need to have a IM conversation where we just talk about what's literally just happening. Oh, look at Ryuji. He's telling us literally what's happening right now. I don't think they go down that far. Yeah, I guess I was thinking more of like dresses, not really like a cat suit. But she also, the weird thing is she doesn't actually need a zipper for that. She just magically turns into that whenever she wants to get her, well, wants to get the thing on. Oh, gee, you can attack people in this game. Yeah, it's a very easy way to add in a whole bunch of extra cutscenes for basically nothing. Nasty crimes. Who's that doing those nasty crimes? Nasty boys.
You nasty boy.
Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Oh, okay, that's fine. As long as you keep driving that nasty car and eating that nasty food, you don't have to call me Miss Jackson. You can just call me Janet. That's fine.
Wow, that's pretty good.
I love that fucking song. What can I say? Oh, I can't stay down here because there's that customer. So I guess instead we're just gonna... Can I watch TV?
Oh,
Oh yeah, did I never actually finish this in this playthrough? Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter.
Oh, you got a rented video?
Who could have done this?
The larvae. It must have infected them. Got into their brains.
Wow, watching somebody else
Find
watch
those sample skulls
a
and-
video. That's
I
pathetic.
do like that they actually did change it to English for this, because that was if you watch this in Japanese, the sound coming out of the television is in Japanese, and I'm surprised that they recorded something different for that. Yeah. Oh, shut up, Morgana. You know how television works.
oh.
By the way, that is a very accurate translation of what is in Japanese. It is still the X folders, and it is an X Files parody.
Okay.
Like that's not a localization thing.
But see, was it really a parody? It sounds like it was like a 3-line parody. Like, what was the point of that?
Well, they just need to have something there. I don't know. As far as criticizing stuff goes, I think having a dumb reference to a popular television show
That's fair. Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
could be worse. Wait,
Could be
is that
better.
how he does? Is that how Kaneshiro does everything? He just releases pictures? Wow. Okay, well,
I mean, that's pretty powerful. I mean, blackmail, you know. I'd pay.
I like the guy just like, I gotta go find a couple rubes to get money out of.
Just give me something I can use. All you want is dirty laundry.
I know
or
what you're
whatever.
talking
Yeah, that
about.
song.
Wait. She's supposed to be famous? She was literally in like a filthy alley shouting at anybody that came by her.
Marty, make no comment. Do not describe an insult. Chat, I don't know what you're talking about. I just think it's pathetic to watch somebody watch a game. That's all I said.
I didn't even make that connection. Anyway.
Yeah. You chose to read in. No, it's done. It is done.
Well, probably shouldn't have even said anything. I don't want to be
Yeah,
super.
it is
I don't
dead.
want
It's
to be Persona right now.
Funny for like a minute. This is an Oklahoma reference.
You're for Doc complaining. Yep, and I think you're getting a pretty decent amount of that as of right now.
What is it? Complete.
Oh, what do you gotta say, Makoto? Like, I don't even. No shit. I'll give it like a couple seconds for it to catch up for you, but it's just like, look at this shit. Yeah. Let's send it today and get this fucking charade over with. Jesus. Shut the fuck up, Makoto. Exactly. Somebody else. Jesus fucking Christ. I know.
Steal this motherfucker's heart. So
It's like this.
stops being so
I don't know
goddamn
why is this game so well regarded? Fucking whatever. I don't have a persona with which to change people's minds and the whole of society.
Mhm.
Joker texting in class. Well, at least woman teacher girl is not going to throw chalk in my face for this one. What is her name? Kawakami. There we go.
Mhm. Yeah, you got sent to the horny gym. That's right.
Yeah. What does this conversation matter?
Mhm. Well, we need to change Kanashir as hard as soon as possible at the board meeting yesterday.
I mean, yeah, that's basically it. It's just like, otherwise we are going to be
Let's go.
super badly affected by this. Yeah, the video essay is the entire series. That's true. That's
Ryuji,
true.
Hello.
Hey, Makoto.
Do people like just go around in the
Is
world like
something
just
wrong?
saying, Ryuji, you dope,
Nah, it's nothing.
you fucking dope.
They should.
Well, it definitely
Kawakami,
makes
you mean the
sense.
alchemic
you
carbide?
got
Oh, yes,
me.
of course.
That's me. Shucks.
So I've been doing a little.
I doubt that,
thinking
Ryuji.
and,
Easy. The lowest softball fruit that I could have lobbed out there.
How do I put it? I guess I was.
Oh,
thinking about
okay,
coming
we're
up
doing
with a
more of
new
the tag team move
like,
things.
Special tag team move kind of thing. So I got this idea while playing a video
I
game.
was thinking
and,
it'd be cool if we could like fight
it's a move
together or
that's
something.
gonna
I don't know. I
need
was
your
like,
help.
I was playing a video game.
I mean,
with
to be
Persona
fair, it's
4.
just like, unlike a lot of the stuff in this game, it's like Ryuji is really into the whole tag team bits here. I like this scene.
Yeah, no, and that does seem way in line with his character.
You
Hey,
know what? Never mind.
how
just
about I
saw something
hold
like
the
it in the
trampoline
game
and you jump
thought it
off
looked
it like
cool.
3 times,
wanna
and
try to
then
say it
we'll
out loud,
switch
it
off, and
seems
I'll be on the
insane.
trampoline. That'll be fun.
I'll pick you up by your ankles, swing you, spin you around in a circle, and throw you at the enemy.
Yeah. We'll like do like a waltz, and it'll be a
Insane,
trampoline, and then I'll throw you at it, and then
So,
I'll
in
like do
other
this
words,
badass
you
like
may have come
landing
across a special
where I
attack
just like
that
am
outclasses
crouched
any
down,
of
and then
our
I like
previous moves.
jump because I'm still on the trampoline and like jump
Okay,
behind him.
so you go
do
into
a little
fetal
flip
position.
and
I'll
slice
pick
his
you
fucking
up
throat.
and throw
It'll
you
be
directly
so
at the
cool.
enemy.
Why don't you tell me your idea?
Ryuji should only be
By the
shipped
way
with
you
Morgana.
described it,
Yeah,
it
I
must be
agree,
pretty
and
good.
Joker should be banned. Pretty
Yes.
clear.
Yeah, basically Morgana, and I want to see all the art that you have of Ryuji making out with this tiny anthropomorphic cat.
Oh, I didn't mean shipping. That's what that. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought.
Relationshipping.
I thought it meant like innocuous fan fiction. I didn't like that would actually be pretty cool. Like I want to see Ryuji.
It
Morgana
literally
hang
means
out with them.
relationshipping.
So I'll punch them and you should punch them and we'll call it a special move.
stupid,
Look,
right?
I'm not as
I mean,
corrupted
that's-
as any of you fuckers.
Okay,
I'm
to
the
be
least
fair, that is
corrupt
kind of
person.
like what the special moves you get when like your characters come in for backup. They're just like, hey, I got this Joker, and then they just basically go up and punch the enemy.
That could work.
just saying, it's like, how would kissing Morgana even work? He's got like this giant face.
Yeah, that could work.
Like, it doesn't even have lips. Are they kissable lips? Or are they just like, he's like a cat mouth there?
Or more like the cat would like lick his face in kind of like an erotic way or something.
Yes, please describe it.
I just mean like, you know, like
Think you
give
can
you a little
keep up?
touch on the ear, like,
Yes, ma'am.
and then, you know, maybe move on to like your, you know, maybe
should
just
probably
like
get going
the
now, though.
outside of your
I wouldn't wanna
eyes is
make
a little bit
everyone else
sensitive area there, and you know, go down the cheeks, like the back.
Okay, yes.
kind of-
I want to see. Okay, I want to see pictures now of Morgana just like shoving his tiny cat paws in Ryuji's eyes.
like licking all over on his face. and
Okay,
just, like-
okay. Slow down.
Hey, you asked for it.
Yeah, I did.
Like I wasn't gonna. I don't do that normally. I'm only getting corrupted by being in your fucking wicked presence.
All that's left is the calling card, right? We should send it.
They like this
geez.
fucking game.
Oh, geez,
What do you mean?
I'm already.
Wait, no shipping real people? The Ryuji and Morgana are not real people.
Yeah, nobody actually.
Especially
knows
Morgana, who's a cat.
His mouth would smell like his
So
asshole.
goddamn
Well,
much
yeah,
I
that's
want to
part
write
of
on
the.
the calling card too.
Really? I would just write, "You're greedy. Get ready to fucking pay, asshole."
There's so much. There's so goddamn much I want to write
Oh,
in the calling
yeah.
card, though.
You purple weirdo. You, the villain from the first Spy Kids movie thing. Ah, whatever. Yeah, what do you got for the move?
Well,
Doc X Morgana. He's a cat. Looking Sans always catches me off guard. Good. You weren't actually supposed to see this, you know. Wait, Persona isn't real? What? Well, I mean, I do have some bad news for you. Morgana actually died, like, last week. It was very tragic.
what did you say?
Persona. They found Persona dead. Oh, yeah, we're not even gonna get an explanation as to what exactly this is. They couldn't even be fucked to animate that. They can't be fucked to animate anything. Did you see the shadows running in the last episode?
No, I didn't.
The yellow guy. I even really clearly pointed out. It's just like, oh my god, this is the worst running animation I might have ever seen since Dark Souls 2.
The one that looked like a Donkey Kong like skit. Like Donkey
Yeah,
Kong
it was like
64
they're
skit with, like, the
slowed
wizards.
down. They were like super slowed down, but they were still like running like they were. God, it's amazing. But yeah. I mean, we talked about this before. The idea of and Persona is really more of a. Whatever. I'll get it later.
Guess we should.
The Persona is really more of like a
Now the question is
stage play, where it's just like they have scenes, they have characters, and it's mostly done through dialogue.
Yeah, we don't know where he lives.
They don't really do too much for like animating stuff outside of like the turn-based battles.
Why not use the same method as before?
What do you mean? You're just saying do the same thing.
Is that an idea? Does that even count like as the minimum threshold for an idea?
The minimum threshold for ideas are so low in this that things like we should split up our enemies counts as a brilliant plan.
Yeah, like that's not even elementary strategy. That's just like that's the thing you would do if you weren't thinking. Literally, it'd be like, okay.
I mean, wait, are they not just gonna send Morgana to do this? We know where Kaneshiro hangs out. We just go put it in his private booth in the club that he hangs out at, and they just have the catwalk in there and do it.
I hate it when I hate it when people specifically mention that other people will be fine and we have nothing to worry about in fiction. That always bothers me.
Nope, it'll be
Like-
fine if Makoto's there with him.
Okay. That's okay. Well, never mind.
I'd definitely be worried if
Fair.
Ryuji was going alone. Frankly, I'd be worried if Ryuji's going. Period. I mean, let's even just think for a second what happened when we took Ryuji to Shibuya.
Yeah.
I mean, Shinjuku,
Well, the problem
whatever.
is, the thing about Ryuji though is people underestimate him. So it's like people are like,
No.
oh, that dope, and then that dope just stole your heart.
Never see you coming.
Shot this. Don't
Jar of hearts. Jar of
Taking
hearts.
your jar of hearts and tearing love apart.
You intentionally fucked up that last syllable.
No. What? No. What? No.
Now.
Who do you think you are going around fucking up that
I'm sorry.
song?
Chad is right now talking
Taking
about
your jar of
Morgana's
hearts
gigantic mega cock, and that is very distracting to me.
You know, I relate a lot to that, but I don't wear clothes under that. Like I have like a very, very thin sheet that I wear, and then I don't wear clothes.
Oh, I got a specially made cod piece.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's the best way to do it because that's the minimum you can do without it being. Yeah,
Yep.
guess.
I mean, it actually looks really good.
Yeah,
mostly.
nice. I have to see it sometime. We'll have to.
Oh
meet up.
yeah. Next time we're next time I'm over at your place, I'll let you
when this
check it out.
pandemic is over, I gotta say.
It's pretty comfortable.
Yeah, it sounds comfortable. What color?
It's actually just kind of like it's made of leather actually, so
Ooh.
it is soft and pliable.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that like absorb a lot of heat though?
Well, it does have like a little bit of padding inside too.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
This is the worst episode ever.
Hey.
I somehow I've read the Discord. I think this is probably just par for the course.
Here,
It's
damn it,
accurate.
you know then.
What are your thoughts?
There's danger in the internet. You're telling me.
Is this how crowded the subways are in Tokyo?
I think this is pretty realistic
Yeah, that
comparatively.
seems realistic. I mean, I'm just curious. That seems really uncomfortable to do that every single day.
No, that's what living in
Living in the
Tokyo's
city, you
like.
have to survive. You gotta dream alive. Everything
This
is
VOD's
free,
getting
you can't
vaulted.
do it.
Oh, hell no, dude. It's going up immediately after this. I'm not even editing it. I'm just going to click stop recording and upload it.
I hate how much it rains this time of year. Yeah.
Once again, this is
kind of
something a little bit-
compelling dialogue that he has to do, you know, to keep everybody paying attention. Yeah, I'm just sure.
Well,
like,
this
just
one
random
is...
fact about botany.
This one is...
What is the tour about?
I have no idea, but I was going to say, just like, I think this one is maybe one that could have been localized a little bit more.
Yeah.
Let's
make sure we get a 4-letter word. That's got to be perfectly localized. But now it's like just this random.
Well, to be honest, it's
mythology
probably
here.
in English, even in Japanese. Like that's probably not something that they like localized for like those puzzles. I got no idea what he's talking about right now.
Mhm.
Here's a question.
Another underkill. Tycoon.
I mean, I guess a pope.
This is it.
Her name was Joan. Is it supposed to be like Joan of Arc
Not
or something?
No, it's Pope Joan. I mean, it's. I mean, that's the temperance. No, Hierophant. That's a Hierophant card, which is a pope.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
The Hierophant. Also, it says
Oh,
La Papesse.
Okay, Pope Joan was a legendary pope. Okay.
No idea.
Nice going.
Yeah, I must.
So are they setting up a situation where Makoto disguises herself as a man? Is that what they're building towards with those last two anecdotes?
I don't know what they're doing right now. What we did last time was just have Morgana deliver it.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I mean, I think that's what they're saying here. 'Cause
Twitch
they've
asked
done,
for
like,
your
two
age since
different
Doc
things
marked it
about
for adults.
people-
Yeah, gee, I wonder why I would do that.
What is Bozu?
I still have no idea what that is. That is like, that's got to be like too specific of a thing for me to understand. It's happened
to Bozu. I found something.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, small traditional handmade doll made of white paper or cloth.
Oh, it's those things.
Japanese families began hanging outside of the window by a string.
Oh yeah, it's those things. I do actually know what those are. I didn't know that's what they're called.
Yeah,
it's the rain dolls.
I've seen
Yeah.
those before.
Read it.
But
Wow.
I said read
Kaneshiro has much different voice in the English version than I
He looks
thought.
like a Tim Heidecker character.
Sir Junya Kaneshiro, the money-devouring sinner of gluttony, you indulge in scamming others with horrendous methods that target minors exclusively. We have decided to.
Why? That doesn't really make sense though. Why would he target minors exclusively? Like, they don't
I
have
don't
much
think he does target minors exclusively, but whatever.
I mean, he does, but I don't
check
understand.
your
Like, wouldn't it be more
distorted
money in
desires
people who are
without
older?
fail.
I mean, well, then it's like it wouldn't be fully connected to the Phantom Thieves. And what's the point in going after somebody that would not? Whatever.
From
Yeah, I understand.
the
Yeah.
Phantom Thieves. Isn't this bad?
Isn't it? Waruika.
What of it?
If something happened to you, I mean, if
What
the
of it?
higher-ups find out about this,
Don't waste your time worrying about this useless shit. Just
Yep.
keep quiet.
Once again, very directly from Japanese phrase.
but it's posted all around the city. People are talking about it online too.
What, on internet?
All of you, bring me your earnings. If you don't
Good.
surpass your quota, I'll kill you.
Kaneshiro, if you were gonna kill anybody, you would probably kill like the teenagers that whatever, it
Yes,
doesn't
sir.
matter.
Mhm. Can't get over just how
Phantom
boring
Thieves.
this scene is.
Don't make me laugh.
Also,
It's pretty bad.
you know, usually like they go and talk to the actual people. There's nobody here unless he was talking to the girl. Like, hey, did you just transform into like a purple guy with a bad mustache for a second?
Are they aware of their personae?
You're a rich
Calling cards
man
were
and you've
posted
gone
all
too
over
far, but
Shibuya.
it don't really matter anyway. You can rely on
idea,
your
I know.
extorted money.
Wouldn't that guy
Given the
who's
theatrical
mass
nature of
extorting
this one,
minors in the city be able to
must
figure out
surely
who
have been
posted a
contacted about
fucking
it.
calling card, or do they do it like within the spirit realm or something? Like, are
No,
they going
they-
up and paying flyers?
I mean, he's supposed to be going after a
Truly
lot
are
of
the
people, but
brains
we
of
don't
this
really
Phantom
know of
Thieves
anybody. We
operation.
just get,
Ryuji, you should follow
you know,
her
it's
example.
just the Phantom Thieves and Ida. You remember Ida, right?
No.
That was the guy that gave his bank account to Kaneshiro.
Oh yeah, that. Oh.
Those are like the only two characters. Presumably he's going after a lot of other people, but like, you know.
I even had to get all dressed
Like,
up
you know,
so they wouldn't notice
Kaneshiro
me.
does not seem like too much of a criminal mastermind. He just seems like, you know, just like a wallet
don't have the time
inspector
for
who just like preys on people,
Let's get
like
moving.
kids being dumb like Ryuji. Like,
Well,
hey Ryuji, I'm just a wallet inspector here.
if we
We're going
assume
against a truly
that
horrible criminal
if we
this time.
assume that everybody Kaneshiro has gone after, or everybody just in this universe is about as intelligent as the Phantom Thieves, then maybe he is a criminal
Now we got an
mastermind.
awesome example.
Yeah, it's an idiot plot kind of thing. Yeah. By the
Yeah.
way, yeah, what
The
did
old
Dan
idiot
say?
plot.
Like, we're really going up against the bad guy now.
Makoto, you remember?
Once we steal
Yeah,
the
I mean,
treasure, the
I
palace
know.
will crumble,
This is the
and
real
palace
criminal,
ruler's heart
not like
will
those
Yeah.
others.
I mean, let's, you know,
It's-
do
takes
I
a-
have to bring up the
No.
things that the other villains have done? No? Okay.
Oh, you got that quick. I think
Well, I like that they're not even taking
Exactly.
their own lessons. Like, they don't go back. They're not going back and saying, well, we can, obviously, we just need to go to his palace, steal his heart. Why don't we do it in one go instead of, like, you know, going halfway and then doing the other half?
There is actual reasons for that, but it's, like
Well, they're
they do actually cover that in the plot, where it's like it only
Okay.
lasts for like one day that they're going to be afraid enough to have their treasure get stolen. So we have to make sure that
Oh.
we're going to be able to get to the treasure on the day that we do it. So we can't just send out the calling card immediately and blah, 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 blah.
I mean, it's yeah, but that's clearly a contrivance.
It's showtime.
Okay.
Also, it's like we don't even know if that's actually how it works. That's just what Morgana has said. Morgana, noted shit talker. But whatever. At least there's an explanation for that. It's not entirely stupid.
What the fuck? What?
I'll just
Oh,
add this.
yeah, go through the main entrance.
I don't need to go through the main entrance. I don't need to go through the main entrance. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, also, yeah, we get a Life Will Change in the background. The theme of Stealing Hearts.
Let's go.
Always one of the best themes in the game. Only ever plays when you're actually fighting the boss.
Oh, yeah,
Muscles multiply, getting fit is right, starting.
What is this song called? I'm gonna look it up on
Life will change.
Light Change.
Life will change.
Life will change.
Oh man, what a big surprise! I'll say it's the other guys there too. I just want to take a look around here. Okay, well, not really too much going on, to be honest.
What the hell?
It's getting me in the mood.
A safe? This wasn't here the last time we came.
Wait, what? Yeah, no, I guess it wasn't, but...
We changed the entire room so quickly. I guess this palace isn't a bank for nothing.
No, Morgana.
Music for
This palace is not a bank for nothing.
Greetings. Welcome to my private city bank.
Morgana is shit. He doesn't get a palace. I mean, Morgana can have a palace. He has Persona. And Persona wielding people are so in tune, they don't have any distortions to have a palace. This is lore. They explained this before.
You know, Life Will Change. I like this song because it kind of reminds me of like an intro theme song for like an anime in the 80s.
It was also the intro theme song for the game.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Lucky? Don't be ridiculous.
I mean,
It reminds me of like Yu Yu Hakusho.
way back in the first episode. That was
yeah.
the song that started out the series.
We're gonna change your heart and make you confess everything you've
We
done.
we don't need to tell him. Can we just do it?
That'll save all those people who are suffering because of your
I know. We all know this. That's why we're here.
Just struggling to deal with
This
you.
is also
So
why we're
believe in
here.
us too.
Those in power work the ones below them to the bone for money. Such is the hierarchy of the world. Just accept your fate as a
Well, you got a
source of
point.
my wealth.
It's true. But he's also said this sort of thing before. You remember his whole thing about like, girls are dumb. They're only good for getting money.
And hierarchy? You have to be out of your
We'll
mind.
never agree to that. Well, what a heroic statement.
It's like, oh well, I guess I'll let you have my treasure then.
Hierarchy, you gotta be out of your mind. Like, we live in capitalism. It's not like some
We live in a
controversial thing.
society.
He's basically just saying, oh yeah, you know what? I've got the money. I make the rules. That's how it works.
That weird sexist rant was so fucking out of place. Not really. I mean, Asai earlier had said that it's like he was forcing people into prostitution to pay their bills. Yeah, I know.
And you gotta realize.
And
that
also,
all
he
these
did say
characters
later on
are
that he was going to
always
force
complete
that
scum as
Anne
much
should
as
be.
They can make them. Like they don't even like give them redeeming characteristics. This guy loves money, hates women, he hates everything that's good in the world, loves everything that's evil.
And is also a
He's
master
especially
criminal
greedy.
who is
He's
amazing
basically
at covering his tracks.
Garfield, but for evil people, like for Seven Deadly Sins. The cross between Garfield and
Pitiful
Seven.
man.
Garfield, directed by David Fincher.
Truly.
It doesn't matter whether
First off, that's not
Starring-
Ryuji, that is Yusuke. And second off, that's clearly pinned to his belt. But yeah, like, no, the sexist rant, it's like, Kaneshiro is apparently super big into people that he extorts money from, forcing them into prostitution. That's just a thing. That's
But
just
I'm
a
sorry,
fucking
it's
thing.
eye on you.
you damn brats who think
No,
you
no,
know
no,
the
no.
world through the shit you read online
No, no, no,
will
no,
make
no.
perfect prey.
He is utterly hopeless.
It's always the fools who get tricked.
Because again, it's just like,
Fools who have to pay for
this
their
game is
foolishness.
this game loves the sleaziness.
Mm-hmm.
Why couldn't you repeat the question I posted? What, does Anne have a butt plug? No, that's clearly attached to her suit. But like,
And if those fools
what does that
don't
matter?
well, they have to
Say
suck
it,
it
butt
up
plug.
instead
No,
so
it's
they
not a
can
butt.
see
Nothing
it.
is a butt plug here. What are you talking
Shut
about?
already?
It's clearly attached to a gigantic, like, lycra suit.
I guess there's not much point saying anything to you fools. This is where my gracious lecture ends. Now then, I hope you're ready to work as slaves here for the rest of your lives.
Shut up and get to killing each other. No, you gotta be ready to work as slaves for the rest of your lives.
Outrageous.
And then they gotta be mad about it.
I'm gonna swarm all over you and squeeze out every last penny.
Squeeze out every last penny. I love this guy, how evil he is.
But at the same time, it's just like, all right, let's get on with it already.
Get on with it.
Uh-oh, he's a boomer.
Holy shit! What the hell?
What,
I can take care of this myself. What's up, yo? Now come get some.
fuck? What the fuck?
Get the hell out of my face!
Hi, here we go, you pieces of shit.
Wait, what? Also, to be fair, this is one of the less horrifying transformations.
I'm the Mothman. Money.
Being young is such a crime.
This is, first off, what?
They're naive,
What?
they're reckless, and on top of... Now, I couldn't just sit back and not cash in on those idiots, right?
He's wasp.
This guy is like a villain from like, the Mighty
Oh
Morphin
man, as soon as you
Power
said he's fucking Waspinator.
Here he is, my guardian robot.
Oh, why did you transform into a fly then?
Get all the money I'm making. I'm the fly. I am the Mothman of money. And this is my pig.
A pig?
I love this shit. This is the
Oh,
best
dude,
part
yeah,
of
this
the
is
game.
great.
This is
But it's also like, what? Am I playing Mother 3 now?
I didn't expect he'd have something like this up his sleeve.
I certainly didn't either.
Regroup. We need to take down that giant robot.
Why can't the rest of the game be like this? This is great.
Boxer.
I love this. I love the weird, like...
This money grubber's getting a
Why did he start, like, doing dance moves and being all like, yo, I'm gonna kill you?
Hey,
And then he transformed into a fly only to jump into a big
I'm
robot?
Rapper, I'm here to stay. I got my money and
And I love
make you
large
pay,
piggy banks in a major way.
This Kong has a funny face.
This is amazing. Like, wow, what a weird turn this all took. I love
It's
it.
like a fucking David Lynch film or something.
As always, it's even though, I mean, I don't understand why he transformed into a fly. I guess it's like he's feeding off of society, whatever. But it's just like, what an amazing fight already.
Flies like scavengers usually.
Yeah, I mean, but that's kind of like what his deal is.
I mean, he's exploiting minors for money. I mean, that's not. It's more like a predator thing. It's like an alpha predator.
Well, then I don't really know why he turned into Wasp. What the?
So myself.
Oh man.
This is. I like that it does. It's almost like an abstract pig because it's like in this sphere. It's like just a sphere with eyes, ears, and then like a snout. And it's got these little. Like, does it have a tail?
We don't know. We can't see behind it.
It's gonna like. It's like a corkscrew that's gonna just like burrow its way into your fucking eyes.
Yeah.
What is going on with its eyes? They're like lasers, but it's like 3 of them
I think
moving
there's
independently. That's horrifying.
supposed to be cameras. They turned into guns earlier.
And it's also a safe. Just to be clear, I mean, we established that, but it's also a safe in the front.
Yep. I mean, he turned in. Yes.
Also, there are spotlights. From somewhere there are coming spotlights. We're on a stage.
Oh my god.
Transformed?
Why does he
This
need to
is
leave his
again
fortress?
amazing.
He's dancing on top of the sphere. This is actually
Careful.
what
A
the
big
fuck?
one's coming.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Just imagine like that's how you're gonna die. Like that's the last thing in your life.
Well, we're not gonna die with
your
this. I'm
ending.
going to.
Like that's where your threat of fate is severed.
His super VIP form is that he's gonna roll over you with the gigantic safe robot pig.
Also, I don't understand why he has to be on top of it. Can he not just like use the? Can he not just roll it?
I don't understand why he's a fly.
Why is he a fly and why is he in a pig?
Well, the pig I get, but
Well, I mean, it's a mixed metaphor though. You know what I mean? If you don't get like one part of it, like why is he a pig? Like why is he in a pig and a fly? At the
well,
same
why
time?
did he even transform in the first place? But I guess whatever. Let's just enjoy this.
Yeah. Let's stop asking questions. Super VIP form. Fuck yes. I love this setup. It takes just to like get to this place.
No, someone go be the decoy.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, come on.
Kanashiro is a money tossing an expensive item his way. Let's give it a try.
Okay,
Don't
well,
be ridiculous.
I can do that, I suppose.
Okay.
Never
Let's
told
lure
him
him with
for
some.
that. Expensive. This
What
is
do you
like
think of this,
Looney
Joker?
Tunes.
No.
How's this?
Yeah.
What? Here, let's try throwing this.
What
No,
how's
this will definitely
Yeah.
work. That's a pretty expensive item.
Cursed Magatama. What is a Magatama? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's a bead that yeah, if you played like Nocturne, which we might do eventually.
It was also in Phoenix Training, so I'm asking because it's just like it's on a necklace kind of thing.
Yeah, it is like a prayer bead type of thing, sort of like a rose. I think it's like a rosary.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure.
Game tries to have a puzzle during battle, immediately tells you the answer. Yeah. Yeah. This is This is actually the first chapter of Capital, Death Capital by
don't need to
Marx.
worry
I
about
mean,
getting
people
rushed
don't
now.
typically read that.
Nice work,
It's not
Joker.
it's deep dry because it starts out talking about it's all about like coats and linen, but you just keep trading up, and sooner or later you're talking about a fly and a gigantic steel pig. That's actually,
truly, this is late stage capitalism.
I mean, it's pig item, and I mean that's the whole point is that you trade up, you accumulate wealth, and eventually you gain the power over the workers with your embodied labor in that huge safe of I mean it's filled with money. That's all the money
Kanashiro's
in Tokyo
completely engrossed.
is just in that
Attack him
vault.
while he's off guard. It's only right
Yes.
that a moneymonger
And
like
it's all
him
now-
turning
is
into
by
air.
money.
I like what? Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's what we're doing.
And I like that you're supposed to attack them like while you're off guard, but it's like it's a giant steel pig. What are you gonna do to it? It's just like a bomb.
Hey,
shelter.
you seen the life bar
Bomb
go
shelter
down?
that's
It's going
on
fine.
Wheels. It's also a tank. What are you gonna do? Slow it down? Like you're not attacking its weak spot. You're not like attacking the joints or anything like on those legs so that it's stationary and can't move, and he has to escape. No, you're just punching at this steel bomb.
We've destroyed so many more powerful things than this.
Well, I suppose, yeah. But it almost makes it look like it's just
Massacre.
like
Oh, what?
those cameras in the eyes kind of remind. It looks like it's like worms trying to crawl out of the eyes.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what I'm seeing. I'm trying to just.
It's a giant pig.
Yeah, but those eyes are really weird. Like those aren't like the normal pupils. of
Right,
a
they're
pig.
supposed to be big cameras because it's a robot.
I know, but there's like 5 of them like moving around like giant worms. I don't know. Lighten up,
Okay, now we got like
Francis.
the secondary stuff, which again, some pretty good designs here too.
And now they're gonna clean you up. You like that?
What's up? I paid these people off, and they're gonna clean you up. You like that?
Yes, they are super duper fly.
Super duper fly. My God.
A totally invincible wall.
Oh, how is this dealing with us yourself?
What is up with the flies coming in here?
Hey guys, they're not
That was not a thing in the rest of this dungeon at all.
I wonder if they, did this part first and then they worked backwards from it, and they're like, you have to be a real scumbag so that when he turns into a fly, that's gonna be like, that's the big moment. That's gonna be.
They're all horrible scumbags. I guess they go down this guy first.
Kind of like fly eyes. Yeah. And now we fight Wasp. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and they do just immediately go.
What? They blocked that?
Well, now they're not going to.
Come on. I told you they're an invincible wall.
Booyah!
Welcome to the power.
What is even going on right now? I don't know. You've been watching the series at the same time that I've been doing it. I don't know what's going on.
Honestly, I think this is. Yeah, this is pretty. They do be pretty fly.
They do be pretty fly.
In that case, why don't we just put them to sleep?
Pretty fly.
They're not awake. They can't get in our way.
Yeah, well, look at what's going on right now here.
We'll leave the tactics
They say
to
I'm
Joker.
pretty fly for a rich guy.
Kanashiro, you'll have to get rid of his stupid goons first.
Can I just take him down right now? Yeah, I can.
Time for my persona.
Okay, let's actually heal up though. Cyberpunk 2077. If whatever the final boss, I guess Keanu Reeves transforms into a gigantic flyman in that. That would be some pretty expensive biopunk, first off. But also, that would be why is that so powerful?
God, this is just like if Marx's, if Capital was written by the people who made that TV special for the cavities. We make holes in banks.
Not really what we're going with.
We can turn. I don't know. I don't know what I'm seeing. I'm having trouble describing it. I really am.
Well, what I'm seeing right here is beating up this guy. You have to go to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
The asteroids. All that money and the gold and the...
Why won't you just go down, yo?
Yeah, why is this lag behind so much shit story, terrible cuts? It's a great question.
That's a good... And again, why didn't we have stuff like Kaneshiro doing weird fly stuff earlier? That would be so much more fun.
Yeah, it'd be cool if he was a human fly, just snorting cocaine with a proboscis or something.
Or if we saw him with doing fly stuff. I don't know what, but also, ow! Barely. I love this fight, though.
God, ran out of cash.
Contract. Okay, come on.
Hey, where'd everyone go?
Ooh.
I'm just a little short on funds at the moment.
Hey, not so easy, is it, when you don't have cash?
These minions are nowhere to be seen. I guess relationships.
Yeah, we get it.
Shit, I screwed up.
You're out of options here. Why won't you accept your fate already?
This is just a...
Everyone, watch your health.
Well, anyway, that should be pretty...
Yeah, we've all heard God bless the child.
Are we just gonna let Joker die?
Oh, we can also see the new Showtime as well. That's cool.
Time to get a little crazy.
Stay focused.
Oh, wow, it is actually him throwing her.
You ready for this?
Time to die.
I think. Whatever, it works.
I can't. If I don't have money,
Oh, my fly ass and my fly stomach.
there's still money inside Piggytron.
If only I had more money.
Pay for some antacid.
Ironically, the wood thing...
What's wrong?
I don't know, I'm trying to think of that bone I just bought.
All right. And $300 from that. You'd think it would be more considering we got rained on by a shower of cash, but whatever, it's fine.
Power courses through me.
That would be, that's as much as a magic medallion that we got from the other world.
New move. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Anyway. I know, big surprise on this episode.
New skill suits me.
Break harm?
So we've beaten Kunishiro, is that right?
Yeah, that should be it for Kaneshiro. I mean, we like leveled up. I don't think they're gonna pull out another phase.
I mean, it just feels like a little bit anticlimactic. I don't know. Just. Oh, I guess we need a huge cutscene about how he's a bad person.
My money.
Pokey did it, by the way. The sphere thing, Pokey totally did it. Yeah, I know, right? That's why I was thinking. It's like, am I doing Mother 3 right now?
You stole it all from innocent
But it's like the piggy
people.
bank thing was at least well established.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll call off the debt.
You stole it all from innocent people. If
You
they were
still
guilty, it would be
sounded pretty
perfectly fine.
condescending.
Yeah, well.
Right. I'm a poor, ugly idiot. How am I supposed to live a normal life like this?
He's not an
It's all
idiot.
because
He's
of
a
our
criminal
society.
mastermind. We've established
We
it.
people can't lead a happy life.
It's all
no matter
because
what
we
they
live
do.
in a society, though.
I'm a victim too, you know. Yeah.
Again, a little bit late to be introducing this.
The more you talk, the more pathetic.
Yeah, like this would have been great to have him like be a complex character from the beginning. Like make him like a a Tammany Hall grafter guy. Like just walking down the halls and you know what? I come from a poor background, but I made it this far by working my ass off.
All you did was surround yourself with people you could use.
Yeah, well,
solely for some
yeah,
easy
be a
money.
streamer. That's what you need. Again, actual image of Doctor Inferno Firebird.
Teenagers love nothing more
And you
than
think you're the
standing
only
around
one
and
who's
just
gotta deal with
judging
being
people's
labeled?
moral flaws.
Me and all these other guys, we're all fighting against that.
But don't
Standing
worry.
around in formation,
You'll
in a battle
finally have a place
formation,
you
just
belong.
kind of like not moving really, just
Somewhere you can make
other than
amends.
to
They
make
do that a
minor
lot, though.
gestures.
Of your life.
Yeah.
We're gonna do something about
I mean,
that
it definitely
distorted
feels
heart
like
of
an
yours.
intimate conversation they're having with him.
Free of charge.
While a man hugs a giant gold bar.
My beautiful gold.
I'm glad you understand. Now hurry up and return to the real Kaneshiro.
Seriously?
I guess it's like how much land does a man really
Wait,
need?
wait. Hold up. Are we actually going to be like, no, I'm not going to do that?
These palaces could net you loads of cash. You could do whatever you wanted to people's hearts.
Not really.
Not like you.
They can only do like one thing. Imagine if they switched the design for Joker and Kaneshiro.
Ryuji's like, we're not like you. We're not effective with executing plans. We just like to fuck around for hours.
All we
and
know how to
days.
do is make people apologize or kill them.
Yeah.
And we don't want to kill people, so we got to make them apologize.
I like that he's like giving them good advice.
Has to offer.
Like right now, he's just like,
I mean,
you know,
we talking about the Black Mask guy again? It's like, well, yeah,
Ooh.
it's true though. You can exploit this for as much money as you want, and I have been, and that's not really a big deal. It's not like this stuff actually exists. Whatever.
What?
honestly, I just want this guy to be the main character. He's more complex and interesting than anyone we've seen so far, which is frustrating because he's also an dimensional villain.
Because he's still not he's not all that complex, really.
I know, but he's well, you know, he saw like he turns into a fly. He's pretty cool.
They don't care about consequences.
Oh, what a big reveal right now. Ah.
Anything goes if you got the
Same
cash.
person Madarame's shadow spoke of.
No, probably not. It's probably a different guy.
Spill it! Who are you talking about?
Oh no, I gotta go now. I'm gonna get reformed. Woo! Ah, damn it, not again.
Better be careful.
Hey, you tell us and we're gonna change your heart.
Prove fatal.
We can think about that later.
Yep.
Grab the treasure. There's no time.
Well, there you go.
In that case, we should take
Grab
that
the
large
treasure.
one.
Grab all of it.
Wait,
We
what?
can't lose all that money.
Is it all the fucking gold? Wait, what? I gotta say, I expected it to be the wow. Okay, well, they actually kind of did throw me a curveball here. I really thought that the treasure was going to be the briefcase that he was carrying around.
What's gotten
I
into
like
him?
that Morgana's just completely. It reminds me of that the Shut Up and Jam part with the ink and gold.
Wowee!
Ink and
Being a
gold.
human is great!
You know what I'm talking about?
Shut the fuck up, Morgana. It's the bitch who's interrogating you. No. Well, maybe. No, she would. Why would they? Why would they be?
Honestly, this is realistic cat behavior.
Yeah. Grabbing onto your face and trying to kill you. Yes.
You shouldn't throw animals. Fuck you, Anne.
No, why would they have? Why would Sai be the one that's trying to exploit stuff? They've had so many hours of her talking about the specifics of talking about the specifics of how the Phantom Thieves work. If they revealed that it was her the entire time, why that would all be for naught. No face sitting in my Christian anime game. Okay.
I like that they must have spent like 10 minutes just packing up that gold. Like,
there's no road.
Those were huge.
Again,
bars.
gag-based storytelling.
Mhm.
You guys are so careless.
Just driving off.
Ow.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I think I cracked my ass.
On, are you all right? Is yours cracked as well?
Shut the fuck up, Yusuke.
Of course not. Isn't it supposed
Oh my
to be
God.
though? That's not what I mean. More importantly, it's dangerous for us to just charge out like that. Everyone's staring at
Okay, that was
us.
all right dialogue.
It could be worse.
Thank goodness nobody was hurt.
I wouldn't say nobody.
Yep, Morgana is dead.
That briefcase.
Okay, so it was the
Appears
briefcase.
to have been the cause of Morgana's demise.
All right. It didn't actually transform until it got out, though, unlike last time.
That's not what I meant.
It's like you looked at it
Oh boy,
scanning
Chad is
it.
going pretty crazy over the previous comments.
You mean his treasure?
Should probably go grab Morgana before he's run over by a car.
Yeah, that was like really like unsettling. He looks like he's dead.
Where should we open it? How about a karaoke?
I wonder if we're just gonna be carrying around Morgana's corpse the entire time here.
We'd have security cameras to worry about there.
This is actually really
got the perfect
unsettlingly
place.
funny.
Yeah,
Right.
all right. They just dumped him on the floor. Why not?
I was just in the mood for some
Okay,
coffee
well,
too.
somebody's got to move this fucking cow.
And we need to fix Morgana up.
We gotta take Morgana to a vet right now.
Yeah.
So warm.
What? I think Morgana is dying.
This place is oddly calming.
He's dead. He's a corpse. This cat has ceased to be. Is Ryuichi just
Have
sitting
you
in the
learned
background
anything
reading
new?
manga?
It's sealed by a rotary.
Oh, that's a cute, also cute
We'll need
animation in the background too.
combination to open it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
No, we don't. We need a crowbar, because who gives a shit about this?
A rotary lock.
Well, so one
It's
more puzzle.
666.
I
Money.
How did you get that?
M-O-N-E.
I simply memorized the combination. I saw him open and close it so many times after
What?
all.
Well, that's scary. Amazing too.
Why?
That's kind of a stupid.
That's a stupid
Yes.
reason. Oh, whatever.
Oh, that burns.
Yeah, I mean, if it was easy, people would just do that. Like, it's like you can't just memorize somebody's locker combination by watching because they do it too fast.
Wait, by the way, he was opening up that briefcase away from her. We saw her planted on the ground when we came to see her, being held down by a goon.
I like that it's. Isn't that just 30,000?
But I don't
I believe one
Okay.
stack is 1 million yen.
Oh, there you go. It's
Oh,
not
okay,
even
well,
that
there we go.
much.
This is actually a significant sum. It'd be funny if Sakura comes like in right now, just like seeing him with his huge stack.
There's
Funny.
30 of them in here.
It's like, what the fuck? I saw you walk in here with a golden briefcase. Like, you know what, you crazy kids, just do whatever.
You know
the
what?
fuck
I
you
got
do.
a part-time job, Sakura. Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I don't know. This has got to be. I mean, whatever. Just start spending a bunch of forged money.
I like that they're just like, well, you know what? Obviously, Morgana gets 1/6.
Oh yeah,
That cat.
Morgana's a cat.
Oh no, never mind. I missed
Makoto needs this. She has nothing else going on for her, and her sister says as much. Yeah, you know what? Fine. Even though I disagree, I mean, Makoto's having a rough time. That's fair.
That's fair.
Not to bring down the excited mood, but does this money look real to you?
No, it's not. It probably has like pictures of fucking Kaneshiro on it.
What?
I assume that it's like it looked real because otherwise, how would you not? Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
I guess this represents how everything he did was an act to make himself seem.
No, I want to say he's probably just not that original and probably doesn't remember who's actually on the bills.
It represents how he's kind of greedy, and you know he had this mind palace. What are we?
I can't believe that it's just like they didn't notice this immediately. His fucking face is on the bills.
Well,
it has pictures of Anne and Morgana fucking.
Feels like we totes busted this
There we
case,
go.
right?
That's money. It's a bunch of tiny Tijuana Bibles.
Also, yeah, rotary locks have a finite amount of combination. With enough time, you'll eventually get it. That said, they can have prohibitively many combinations.
Is busting a case good or bad?
Is busting a case good or bad? What do you think?
Anyway. Let's continue.
To think the reward for the Phantom Thieves is feeling they totes bust.
We're skipping past this dialogue.
How funny.
Hold on a second. Even though the contents were nothing more than trash, the case itself is quite nice.
Yeah, it's a real nice container. Let's sell this for a couple bucks.
All right, then, let's sell it. Glad we got that sorted.
And Ryuji immediately.
By the way, Morgana, have any of your memories returned?
No, not at all.
Come on. Did that hit to your head make you forget even more?
It's easy for you to talk. You're not the one who lost your memories.
Yeah, you haven't had any sort of convenient trauma to your head as of recently to make you forget about something that would be very important to the story.
You have amnesia?
So does main character. Very convenient amnesia, too.
Something like that. He does remember searching for
You know,
Not that we know how he
Phoenix,
did that or anything.
Like, they do that in Phoenix, right, where he gets hit over the head with a
memories
fire
return
extinguisher
soon, then.
and forgets who he is and who everyone else is. And he just
what
had,
happens
that's how they do the
next?
tutorial in the second game. I thought it was really funny.
Sure. You know what? Whatever. That's fine. It's a very,
We wait for Kaneshiro
it's a
to
very,
have his change
like Hanna-Barbera style of storytelling. But you know what? Sure.
I love it. It's just like, okay, well, you know what? We gotta figure out how you gotta,
it's gonna be
because
big
it's
this time.
serialized, so
People
you
are gonna
gotta
make a
have
huge
like,
deal out of it
okay,
for sure.
how are we gonna introduce a tutorial to somebody who's never played this? Well, let's just fucking
you know what
hit him over the head
Kaneshiro
with a
said at the end
fire
there?
extinguisher, have the criminal do it, and
About
then he
that
has to
criminal
not
using
only
the
figure out how to
metaverse?
play, but who he is and
I
who
was
the other
bothered
people
by that as
are.
well.
What? Again, whatever. I'll take that.
over it
That's
now.
stupid, but at least it's not supposed to be a big dramatic thing.
Oh yeah, it was just like a joke. It was
We should probably
funny.
just lay low for a while.
Yeah. By the way,
I never thought I'd
hey
hear those
guys,
words
guess
coming
what?
from you.
We're gonna actually see if some of my predictions paid off soon enough here. They literally spray painted this case gold, and Ryuji thinks they're gonna get big money for it. Yeah, probably not. I mean, let's be honest here. It's a big gaudy golden case. How much money are you really gonna get for that? I mean, they can be all like, oh, this looks like it'll sell pretty well as much as they want, and it's like, who's gonna want this?
I like that Kaneshiro doesn't like, you know, he's not like, you know what, yeah, I guess my heart has changed or whatever. Who the fuck cares?
I mean,
Like-
well, wait until we actually get the scene.
Yeah. Like,
Also,
I don't know. It feels like he's not gonna change his heart.
He's definitely going to. They can't have a game if they didn't have the big apology scene.
Yeah.
Also, hey, we got the evil Council of Vagueness happening.
This incident happened at the school
I
you're
hate these
supposed to be
bald people. What
presiding
do they
over.
always inspire?
Yep, the Bald Brotherhood of Evil.
The incident happened at the school. You're supposed to... Yeah, Eggman. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yep, it is
I need to
Eggman.
speak with you at once regarding
Cuckoo
the fishing
Kachu.
organization operating out of Shibuya.
Fine. I hope you remember
This is so
who gave you that
exhausting.
position
Oh
to
my
begin
God.
with.
Yeah, with the way that it's just like, yeah, we get it.
Our other operative
I
gave
hope
us
you
a
remember who
list of
gave you that
candidates
position.
without delay.
The evil
How
public
different from a
prosecutor.
certain someone. Yes, of course. Please continue your investigation.
What? Are they it's like, and they're gonna make this like a big reveal later on, as if it's not like completely obvious what's gonna be happening.
Yeah.
$10 will definitely get you a simple bowl of ramen.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Honestly,
Oh
in a
my
weird
God.
way-
Now they're gonna try to do the same thing again, where they're like, "Oh, do you really think he changed his heart?" for like 3 hours once again.
To be fair, he didn't actually change his heart. Clearly, like when he was just like, you know what? No, fuck you guys. Figure.
You know that's not how it
I
works,
know,
though.
I know.
Look. We want it to be like a subversion of the expectations.
Mhm.
But first off, Sai has already told us that he turned himself in.
Okay, fair enough. One thing I have to say is I wish these like these villains are evil, but they never like kill anyone. You know what I mean? Like that would be cool.
I don't want to get too much into Kamoshida again,
Okay,
but
fair enough. Yeah, fair. Okay, that's not even.
also suicide was a big part of Madarame's thing too.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. And yeah, because the
And
okay, never mind, never mind. I take
Kaneshiro's
that back.
big thing was pushing
I
people into
withdraw.
prostitution.
That's true.
It's like,
Alright. You make some good points. Yeah, I agree. You've convinced me.
also, oh boy, a lot of very insipid conversations once again. Anyway, let's just wait for Kaneshiro's change of heart at the board meeting tomorrow.
Hey, I've got a knock joke.
Did you knock
knock.
today though?
Knock. I said knock.
Oh, I thought I was gonna do it.
Okay, no, I'll do it. Oh wait, fuck. Is that no? You're the one who has to say who's there.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange, you glad you aren't having to translate all this bullshit?
Okay, and that is the episode, by the way. All right. You want to do another one like tomorrow?
Maybe, yeah.
If you are down with this, I mean, I am totally okay with, just spreading some of the stuff up, spreading some of the shit up. You understand what I'm saying? But like, it's like that's like I said, the episode is done. I'm gonna start uploading it literally right now, and it's just like, fuck it. Let's just get through some of this shit already. Cause fuck it, and fuck this game.
Wow, strong words.
I mean, it depends on if you want to go. We were going for like 2.5 hours there.
I'm done for now. I
think that's good for now. But it's just like, if you want to do it again, we can like start this up tomorrow, and I'm fine. Cause
yeah.
Let me tell you, it's just like studying. There's plenty more fucking game to go.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, hey, thanks everybody for joining in. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know why, but
it happened, and
we might be doing it again soon enough.
Remember to like and
yeah, subscribe here definitely.
Yeah, whatever.
I get money for it.
Oh yeah, I guess do that.
And much like Kaneshiro hugging those big old bars of gold, I will hug and kiss all the money you send me. Don't make me go into forced prostitution, kids.
Good day.
To pay off my gambling doll. Okay, bye.